ene kano asase bebree ni ehia enipa bebree no omodo afuo no kese na the business community omo de amane eko ade a ono aboka ene kano wo be ka che me se o me so no maybe a person produce be a tomatoes ade bi who produce ya how do you get the international market?
Okay,
how do you get the international market? Onim say ye ko tumu honorable can ever set up a cotton industry. Now from so almost started coming to be at times at the Shemino. And for Nipa 45,000 over to move. And then
honorable 45,000.
Yes. Obia sorry, I saw person stop Kaya you for. So over stop Kaya you for nothing. What the end say? Omranka. Nisi shelter mana you are only encouraging the business.
Okay.
So omra by papa damana e kaya you know. But obet must stop wa. Just by you free ban o come na adwuma dey e wo ho. Na or therefore can say be esem for na omanya opportunity aba asante mantema say. Omanya omagi so mabo mu nua no. E na meka get bi even abiza zo panye. E ka to na sisi. Omo ko gi iska e donate ma MPP.
Okay.
Na do buy or the chief of staff office ye tie ni se kwakọ make aba wa share ne se good a onana ye musa say can you for the say na these are making air for say obi you free business ni oba no na no so she honorable ken ba be dua cherry tomatoes ni business partner with Dubai. One no already market for cherry tomatoes no and on a partner.
Okay.
And because the standard now omo gino European market no.
Okay.
Omo set and no ba be produce. Omo wie ye no ma so de edeko. But my a businessman say they are shy but so therefore. Omo produce at because you don't have the already market no. Obi anto. Ana bi a me ana me produce bi a pineapple ginger edeko market no so a. Who produce beer, I'll make sure say what the near farmer because who by the competing.
Okay.
And he said if you want to become a business person, I also make you sure say what international partners or what the large market because you will why you na down for back one no contractor what they make us a package and you produce the free Ghana and Ghana and the other countries and the European market. Or when they call the American market, and to Japan, I line up all these business. They not say Nippon eba produce be a fruit juice. These are the specifications. I also Ghana for them who produce.
Okay.
Now me my bed, me my exporting in my name.
Okay.
Now here I have say Anna honorable can ask about all party delegates in the eba. For instance, and the waba, yeah, baby produce be a. Maybe I've had the plantain chips at the aquaman on it. You will be a one was our market and I be a unya at the Cobia European market, Uyin Baby. Invest in our banner. Ebia walk by Jassas, Ebia Tumu. Me a can't say a delegate be or party and a while Burma will invest in our bomb anymore.
Okay.
And to go to Muno MPP delegates first employ them. And the honorable can say. See a fat delegate near Mana Juma ya. Delegate that be an so word must go to and to acquire party Juma. Naniha. But what's a delegate no? Near Juma. Yes, I to police slaughter manaba, yet to migrate slaughter one. Now who make a cabay and unquacquay party Juma. But a baby action. The party by Bemun, 8 years that delegate if you so ya nashi near Yakwa campaign at the party. Now shot your cocoa drew Tolong constituency.
Okay.
Na abrojuma egu form. Almost abrojuma we. Wouldn't say under normal circumstance. Sweet potato nas abrojuma. Ne starch no, and yet the binder drew. But because of say ye nini in abundance, you know, and a be so brew, and as a be so banchina diadon. Say while ne tolong enters a juma bako ye pan a abrojuma. But the bottom line say Oko who abrojuma ne guana and the technology of Modebano. One factory machine back on. Bet me the 1 month. I the abrojuma only 9 year juma. The other 11 months for 11 months factory is empty. And to see a person across set up start factory na de abrojuma na be ne dia. I was say here assassin bebree. Near here enipa bebree. no mo do afuo no kese se be ya abrojuma no ebetima feed factory na for 12 months na se be ya sa de we one e wo se ye ma o fertilizers na kuani e kwa akwaje bosia loan no e interest free na nipa na atimi I employ hwe se ko ya mo ka fodi emo a ye credit free Thailand ebo mamu ha ni bo fuche emo a ya edua na se ko ya mankwa omo ton books nya be kan acho na t-shirt politician t-shirt obe kan acho se okwa China eko twa t-shirt e dia ba Ghana sa ni bo fuche t-shirt oba printed Ghana adint because omo use the friend the Asian miracle aban no ebe ma ebi o therefore kwasike no ye into printing industry one or therefore machines be no here yam for scanning shop or therefore nsem but machines are or therefore here ni na ye better machines na or therefore no or therefore ultimately the I am play more but in production so produce more cost na ever from but produce less ya cost na dey e cost and you say so aban make sure deliberate no part ye better Ghana for better source Ghana for me boy but said the MPP ti abam no pobi our source no through the Asian miracle me use of kwa NDC ni said or source no ja MPP ni nti I say ne deliberate ye better there ni build the party for no and ko jama kwa hwe say emo free Thailand ye turn 450 na asante mo bag no ay 650 the new me na ye na abeto no kwa to 450 na indirect no Ghana for them you cruise or not say good much but the entire Ghana production and that's a mono boy the cost of produce a mono bag no boarding one Krenina they be also there so to do for now be for bad day for but we say them and now say kwadwa man kwa forzi and you say you percent through the Asian market you build no you be more tractors no be adwuma ni am combine harvest akanye bia wo de ye afuo bia eyeye no e wo se aban de edema na aban de ma na aban so e monitor se bia adwuma na wo ye no wo ye ni ye wo employ more and the baby at the first start no your mount machines ye say no now to produce e bia 50,000 tons of rice ya now for the nipa 500 ye hwe nim se next year no wo be produce bia 100,000 e bia for the 7 na ke say wo adwuma na e ko na fe aban no so wasia enti aban se wagina na aban shares na ewo mu no kakra wa twini sika na de bank na fe de wo wa ba begina wa ba be get a businessman sa kwa na ono abuken person ode o man pa but one land said the other politicians na mo ban sa nyindiewi omo wo ana wo mu obi be kan cha say ento aba market de Japan ke de Japan te bro fo ntimi ko island enko ko bobosia na wo obi ono no say na adje on ba bu o man to ko island akwa ko bobosia ko ja maka ye de abusuya ma wo ye abusuya peli wo de say de abusuya ba kwa ko bobosia ba ye yi ko abjo ba ye na ntu ntimi ko aba so abusuya matima jinto boa na fra ba ye abusuya nsika mo ba investment ana na ko ja maka ade ay kwa ni mu from ono abokan ni say and someone walk kan ni no I have the practical thing che ya kwa one of I mean anta all yes a dirty campaign no wo onya $3 million wo de akoto asase 1 acre e won kan honorable ken enya $3 million no wo de akoto factory I the platinum factory na ko jama kwa and the platinum for $3 million no it man employ nipa more than 365 people wo nya wo de akoto asase a wo ba be sifia wo no yere no malde ana betena so mare musia wo say there's a $3 million it me employ nipa better 360 I $6 million record there and nipa de 600 o man de air economy na nipa what ma set up a factory cold store na kakra it was the bigger cold store and I said yeah was started cold store in Accra and about the bigger cold store in maybe a greater Accra about the bigger cold store in Ghana about the bigger cold store in West Africa now about the bigger cold store in Africa ko jama kwa e tse nipa obi a da bia no oproduce and was say that could not pay iron rods at all. Now, check quantity now with Yana or call iron rod shop now and omo produce iron rods or yes, our quantity. Now, but could be say and India for and Lebanese for and now where they all these fellows know. So, meanwhile, Ibrahim Mahama, I'll go into the cement factory there then also be started the iron world business sea plant na ko yama kwa die nti a Ghana fo hia ke na Agyapong enie enam say politicians no omunye businessmen no they are unable to meet the demand of the businessman onam can the factory the biggest steel plant in West Africa no you born the agent start production no power because saa na dia na omedan no ahoɔden na omu hia no wɔso omu kɔ ECG for ya na ɔkyena na ECG for say ɔnkɔ Greeko ɔkɔ Greeko for some refer to say VRO ana VRO for no say kan nea ka no kɔ nkyerɛ eniama wo na ɔsɛ be build substation ma na substation ebe build am we have $12 million na da build one kwa substation am for sea plant no na oman no any $12 million ya be build sa substation e dey am sea plant but oman na anyu ne said ke the Japan sea plant we are at a go enipa 1000 e ko adwuma so se be team the $12 million akwa build substation am ke the Japan na enipa 1000 ko adwuma oman na anyu no ana cancel then me yes me man we me factory yana me kind of set up capital na me dey ba start no $35 million then money $12 million na mo fan ko build a substation and for me steel plant na mo san ko pesca from commercial so as me timade I started my business but could have for the business who say broni by and over Ghana that's why about set up this factory over for 13 say uncle baby for because your other countries are on the call ya substation a president and say oman be build e diama sa company so and ke the Japan say me a businessman hell I mean nam o padi a ekwan ya di business for mu no se nyame boa no to me Ghana man pani a enam say the private sector no and the grow the economy too me ba adie bi a wo se me ye ema musumuti mo business me go me ye am te say me ba na mo ka electricity tariffs say cost ko ya man kwa the cost of say with the lights ebe factory e wo man mu ne board Mahama so can say o ba be 24-hour economy 24-hour economy na bi ni factories am physical mo ba be ma Ghana for nyam maduma ye na anyam hode kania ade ati ade san ye tutum na yanya ya adwen say deliberate no e bia factories no ye be hwe ne ya ma mo de aba so make me employ mo no na o man ye kwa na say ye ba ente bia nipa no de adumudwa e ba ba je o man no o ba be can sugar coated well or the brofo but Ghana for so ye kan ko ja kwa o se ko suru obi otimi slang kamane fees won wa ben
okay
won ani ma de won na onya class prefect but obi a obetima ya de ne practical no yempe but this time is good say honorable can campaign no a practical campaign and ye kan wasem and koja man kwa ye nam ne hu say baabi ani anim say dua ade wo ya enyi no honorable can am ya tia say ani dua na enyi with technology say na China for etim fa koko efi Ghana and as Africa e de ko China ko dua koko mari ye mane China e ba start produce koko e de che Ghana sa ati wo ye dua bua enyi che pandai obi akọ de same de ye dua bank mari ye but wo pandai ya e no wo dua bank che bibia but apart from so wo bank wo nim se no vuvu bo mu nim so wo dua bank na wo de dua konkonti but ne honorable ken e mo atia se bank ne ye de product mako 32 ne ye nim se baabi kwa wo ha e bi tolon ho ene se sala ismo ene lora no wo dua sugar cane na ebe ye honorable ken se wo hye hon se awia ne boa na ade sa na nim aduna wo dua ahwe de ebe yi weather sugar cane penalty ba the first sugar cane and the sugar factory ye the bad so because and sase ho ni yan ko jama kwa ye the bad dua ahwe de mi busa se MPP aspirants akano why no kwa abontina apart from the okwa nka se o una wan chef and lazarus eme to obeti aye ana kofo ko mienu na na ko miensa wo so se me na me ba be party na bom ebra ni ko so ejada ho na why no what me propose a lasting solution to a mabunu problem or yeah no therefore can say ko da manka se di ma afin mati di entia obi ka se chobo ya no mama so mo ko da manka okwa omo fi omo down pe a fear about to AK-47. AK-47 to sit down there to do AK-47 that's a few on the coast. But the bottom line said, say Nippon year to Makudama. But so much story Trianica was started 8 in the blocks, dying, while Bosso come. Sad Nippon, a bad high silver cat to come because he said, I can't do him to my point, they be a grass. Yeah. Because only the party, only she, now Bravo quite style. Tiago is good to go because said the Abosa best selling, if you best selling, Nabush penny the account. Because a beautiful deal for Yamapa, and you envy the squad of the question monthly fee. But what one chance that may move so why you say, none to qualify, and to qualify and to any formula. You come a Kumomia or Monia part of Entopano. But honorable can say, or Baba stop Boku one, or stop Boku one, and say, or the factory is about, or the industry is about. Now, when you say, oh, Jai. Juma aqua aqua may you with the Juma, yeah, and to be on Quaku. But the amount of Quanaya, I told Chadano, you must summer anymore. Mate, Fawanusina, Memphis, 05940395. Yeah, no more, so I may say, Obi of that conversation, maybe I will say, it's a minute make my development system of your boy. And to more ganga up so, Anna, party, aqua with your camphor in some watch. And now, who is here? And a job is same you or what? Umuntimi in the Ocean. But I said, Dr. Hilary Mam, you call the Crum go, all the acquire this is Sarah West. Who called Dr. Hilary Mam school crack? Or not came to the school way. Mr. Dr. Hilary Mam, and a dato. Now, call President John Dramani Mam, Kuma, acquire one in a show crumple a problem. Ball on the acquire. I committee ball bamboy for delegates. You call Wale a committee delegates or. Yako Yendi, a committee delegate, the former vice president, the late Ali Mahama Mukrum, committee delegate. But the country said these are pleasure, very important political figures. Every month you will see. And you almost periquan, the matter just say, Baba so see you, the Casemo here. Make a same for the names as Hana. Now the common position. I'm going to say, okay. But more money, mobile. Now, what did that form? I can't fall in 3 years. And I'm why I'm your man from a boy. I sing for this time opportunity. No major party for my semi. But then I can say, it's sing for some enjoy our from the Fourth Republic. At any point in time, so your vice president, no minister, and also a president. Okay, Martin Medase, after for and so and Kakakra, Ewaha Anope. Good morning. Good morning. I had my few, you've been part of it. I like meet you. I look at Pansia. Gazetta, Ligancham. Over. It is a double semi coming. Party marching. But you don't buy a cash to be true. Party me. Because every wait here. To get and deal with him. You know, I get a Cosaco will be. 8 years. You divide that. We are a cover. Opa, you Babanka is a party marching. Opa, no man bought the Mabasu. Papa was sober with this. You, Martin. Opa is food in Opa. Okay. So very Baku. And which you are the big insurance. We choose Kakato. Because Suka, the Sikoha, the Video, the Opa, still will touch you. Opa, go no, see. No, a price that's money of our walker will be and look for marketing. You will see it. Madame, say, young Favre, good morning. Morning, but you that's what I'm to say. And then I would therefore ask him to say, yes, I'm not saying, and you may want to be sure. So that Papa told me, oh, yeah. We will tell say, Grandma, baby, I will not just rule to the idea in the area. I'm not this what it will be. That's about for a pass, my dear Champoma. I may find it friends you. Oh, back. I'm playing a fee, I'm some that will be a hand. To Grandma, but it's someone the chance of baby, I can in here. And the chance of me for one. We will not say this to Grandma, my issue over here. And here I say. I find the afternoon, I'm yes, I am one children. Yes, Tonka. Nay, I cry, Yaji, saying, a 2 inch, you will be the kappa,
Oh my God, I'm putting Islam.
Sure. Good morning.
How are you?
But holding
I'm getting a phone today.
Roman Father, I'm with you.
Ah, open get ready for seminar. What the papa, mammy, I'm to ask them and every day they was the woman and maybe a member day, mother cream of the traffic. Now, for you can see, my papa, let me tell you where it's left at a papa on a paper 20. And I want to move in now. And after so my papa, now come to the building control. That you will be a young couple, a bundle, like a mansion to a talented of a view on them. Now, I can see it. And simple one, but let's say, you say, I can't say I was so rumors. Now, the phone I have been to the round and land. There and food program for to go about piano. The new rumor for the medical. I go corner. Then you come again. You are not a banana. You took Ocha Deba, and the second can be. What I said was in the Bawumia court and told me the cockapri. The MPP delegate to confirm Bawumia. I have a moment from it to finish. And the MPP delegate for 2 with him. I want 2 with him. Also, only about today. Today, I support Bawumia. Meanwhile, Uncle Boy, yes, I have mentioned about our one of the MPP. Where nobody can understand. Yes, I need to say a play for this. Oh, Chama, who to me, a new Roman father. We put here and the support you and not Mafia. You both put your chair, a pressing some year. I do not be here the man already power. Spiritual and sure. We let it. Oh, yeah. Okay. The number of the and your back will be a little bit weakness. But don't know my face. Let's go for people to talk. How long to talk out? All right,
Papa. Good morning.
Good morning for you.
Yes, I'm Bajodi. Mammy, you.
The delegate, because this year almost the say almost the
okay.
Because my about 7,000 people are working under him.
Mate, Medase Papa. Ma Enfaneswa. Good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Bajodin.
Again,
Mamintio.
see, Bawumia, you can tell that to my crack. And I pay more money now. I probably pursue Alan for Alan Penny or none of the master. I potential I did pick at them. Then one was say, don't take anything yet. None of what in the Pabani. Now condemn via. I can go condemn Bawumia. But what guide them have to go. So we saw the kind of thing a year or candy 1 year prepared. 10 years will need the profit present. Now, I think about now party faction because party anti-campaign, Abana Everton, what the regular day. Pakasaka, yeah. Meanwhile, can so any any problem here. I feel like I'm here. Came at the Alan Kubi and also Beshawanti. It's the move now. That's when the other Mafia. For a matter of a can Mala, agenda. That then the move, Papa. Move Alan, Delina, or Assembly. My friend can call for about any national. Now, I saw the fair. A penny hour that I know of again. Also, agenda, any year. About
my good morning.
hello,
But who did say?
if I tell you, running an area fee, make a free cool, make that out.
Mind you.
Wait a minute, I travel your season and I'm in the channel. Watching Kakara, I need to more over the night. On a bouquet, you mean I have a show, but I mean I hear a dynamo to be about. Yes, Temeri, what the Minister of Agric, what the Minister of Energy, Western Region. And the Asante region, yes, you are saying more. You campaign man or no. What the Minister Ben at the bar, Ministry Ben at the bar, Asante region, I had the campaign after the asset. And I take a question. And what can be that? Delegate, they say, delegate, they say. Delegate union, yes, sir, but to a president, you know. Yes, yes, I have benefit of any I have to a Bamana president, you know. Yeah, I want to in here. Delegate Yuna, yes, you better to a Banama, what's not a president, and I can't tell you the ministry, you never back, can't tell you. So, yeah, I want to emulate my near to the
near for good morning. But who did meet you?
Man can know sometimes the opinion of the same. No one can see any community. I can't really be a same and make a cry. The woman who had the book. You say, the woman who good.
Abushafo na hefo yema nyina makwa ba say eye solid TV bidin e de shaibu la sisi and na yetena ase a na yetena ase film the studios of solid TV, that is Ken studio ewo Ghana Asante Mantem na yeshia say yache yakọ aprobo na ba yakọ na aprobo mu nsem etesei na me tena ase ne madwudwam nti mesra say pause share link like page no na di nkomo enso eche wunu say shaibu la sisi the 5 northern region tour no yakwaba yekoene. What are some of the happenings and they are didn't hu ye and semben ye oka and afi so yekoye no is it telling you second Japan by winning in the 5 northern region and now say or winning and fan can the Japan or koye no utu say wa gather momentum and fan yekoye na reception ne enye. Stay tuned on Solid TV na ye mon komo let me twa ba me ba amane bob from the 5 northern region no medina e babe tuja na fe no yedwa ensem ni emu abusia famadi kan akwa aba ni bi media wo so me mo akwa aba e mo aba atena se na enne enkomo bebre e ho be se na otwe be se ni mienu entem ni na ono abokan di kwa me akompre Japan e di na probo e call the 5 northern region na edikan eye Savannah region ye kodu ho no about 7 constituencies in the Savannah region no ono abokan di kwa me akompre ne campaign team no all the 7 constituencies we no and yet see mu ewo upper west from the upper west no upper west also 11 constituency ye ni na and yet see mu ewo north east and ye koye north east 6 constituency ye we north east no na afenso no ye koye upper east ewo 15 constituency but 6 constituencies ko south traditional council hold on dey ban added to the new patriotic party so no and ye mu na but very soon no almost a ban it doesn't affect honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre Japan tie be come back na akwa akoye the 6 constituencies na aka no and the TC mu and e be ye the northern region and ye 18 constituencies by ye 18 constituencies na wie dia na Kamara said honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre Japan this time no ne votes no ebe koso na mame mfa wo emfiri ase ewo in the Savannah region ye ko pie mu ewo Savannah region e bi say Saraga north and south no honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre Japan that's the first constituency ye di kan e de yani chere no ne ye call na ade ye hu ene say ahunahuna na omuhunu party for ebra na ye wo aban mu ye use police DC MMDCs and na face no the soldiers edimi intimidate party for air threat wo no ye call na entesa until you could see say Savannah region no na most of the executives joining Kennedy Japan campaign former constituency executives joining Kennedy Japan campaign former ministers joining Kennedy Japan campaign and the other regions who say oh Kennedy Japan is a man for joining the campaign team because the system is collapsed no you could do upper west no like I say a yadia a boom frete a party for a voice out so honorable Kenny Kwame Kumpa Agyapong. You are the way. Una betima ama ye 2 million come 2028. So in the 11 constituencies, you know, yeah. Now one of the constituencies I call yeah, honorable Kenny Kwame Kumpa Agyapong, Echirechemu, the MPP lost that constituency, you know, Lambusi. Honorable Ken HSN, the previous elections, you know, na NDC and a seat, you know, and na yebeko general election, no, and MPP for had marked that constituency in red, say, a constituency, the MPP should spend less resource in the constituency because we there and ya dear constituency in a bit maybe the MPP some, but now can the crime project very strategic, no, and a piece in a transit a kasai, a busa say, a dear di and no here, piece in here say, a dear Uhiana, a moto tricycle because a honor or my client someone your omni ambulance say nipa yaria how to even carry the person to the hospital a yaria air dinner so or quase for tricycle no emma honorable can emma be actually so osama pickups and the pickups in the buy any hour can the Japan best spend days in the constituency no emma MPP etimi capture sasitun a lambusi but the MP was being threatened say he shouldn't support any other candidate apart from Dr. Laji Mahmoud Boy because a simfon a yomo project. Remember, sir, a simfon issue no. And to Japan, any other team a year relax and the MPP at this seat in Echo Chain. And to the Savannah region, MPP or 1 seat a damango somewhere Abuja, Baoko Upper West, all the 11 season, Aqua could di ND for some. To honorable Ken Akan at the Acham, ye bet threaten myself Montoa ba and Mamunya, vote for your brother, vote for your brother. When you voted for your brother, apart from losing the national election or the presidential results, you know, we end up also losing all the 11 seats in the Upper West region to the NDC. So next time, no, you choose candidate ya no who at times if you presidential candidate now who no 18 ma or more form no make the MPs no and who bet ma pure munina along. And to the from the Savannah region, we move to the Upper West. The Upper West, no, and the Koya Northeast. Now Northeast, no, Abuja and so boa cat and so boom, and case and so a pamo. But in the Northeast, I did go who said, yes, I heard Dr. Laji Mahmoud by my son who I Dr. Bawumia home region. Now I hear the home region, no, near expect say, there be on there tout to say our rich ideas or ideas about Mama Ghana, you know. Nam penny say ye bodam edififi no anke o say who say Dr. Bawumia the home region there ka everything perfect but nana dan kwaku for the air no in the northeast no na MPP wo 4 out of the 6 constituencies Dr. Bawumia the season be ko chair e dey na kan ma the season be ko chair what we saw say ukọ northeast region na ye were 3 constituencies Mampurugu traditional constituencies. That is Yagaba Kabori and Afeso Walawari and Afet Nalerugu. But the who is the who said from Nalerugu to Walawari Kwani in a yesu in a kama and a resource be a corner of Isno. Either say a Walawari and I say Nalerugu. From even Walawari to Yagaba Kabori Kwano, a year Kwan Fu Kwantan Tanya Nikwa said Sebi Yakase, Jawa a presidential candidate, Wababe yet vice president for 8 years. A quaning yet Yagaba Kabor Quano and yet a bad road. And Abushan for from there on your soul. Yagaba Kabor Quano, a yana saying yet, and it's other ye Yagaba Kabore, your bear Naregu, and your bear water. Now you could do boom krugu, your bar water, and your barbetis. So on no the Quabac when the party penny constituency executive being a catcher say. Or person or confining in the S. Say, Honorable Ken got 92% in Warwale. But they combined because they had all the system, all the MPs, everybody, including the military, say they should work for Dr. Bawumia. And year 2 abandoned from by a 2 on the constituent center, ye must at the police station. Now, 2 age almost Dr. Bawumia 100%. Now, Lagos, and it's to be the see here. Now, Adiachi and here the 3 constituencies. That is Bunkrugu Yo-Yo, the Bunkrugu constituency, and a Yo-Yo Nasan constituency, and a bachelor upon it. Now, Busafui Ghana in a babia enye. A Bunkrugu Yo-Yo Nasan and a chip upon it. Baby, I want you to walk. Dr. Bawumia home region. na bunkuru ne ko hu say na honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong and nipa bi boldly voted for Agyapong and took pictures and video of whatever happened. But that day, omo to abani we, and omo dey a tuo, and the second, ebe ma ballot box to the call police station. So omo kwa kenkan. Omo bo say Agyapong nye zero. Party force omo ntiase because we voted for another Kennedy. Say massa udi agwa ade anchen wo dem. Ana ya Bawumia ana okura power. Ana fete sram ana omo yesa. Na ewie bunkrugu ana ebe ye yo no sana busha foi. From bunkrugu to yo no sana. A quite full Dr. Bawumia a call what that to Nancy water. Now almost say Dr. Bawumia and say apart from say no where your man pushing obi beyond your man pushing be on fan and to call bunkrugu yo na on your be mobile for no and a cherry pone so no am say a concoma for that be a chocolate for no so be a guo. Now the woman say Oko yo no songa obi wo sika obetuma toka but because the quantity was mean toka aye moto e kwan ni bi wo aka mfa so da na from no song yo to chiripone abusuafo yi enso bowa kaso bo ma hu video na osen dia to nchen no that is for yo no sound to chiripone. That is Dr. Bawumia home region. You could do baby Land Cruiser, Tundra, Lexus, no, a boy minama otis a car no a boy minimum. And that's Dr. Bawumia home region. The man who claims our ideas about transforming Ghana, want to me and transforming the hot. And now we call Ascent Central, Central region, because on our canteen. A lot of the places are being developed. Central region have more than 7 constituencies. Dr. Bawumia just 6 constituencies when to take care of these constituencies. Now, Ukodru, no song yo to Chiriponia. Ubadu baby, ne ensure chakwanimu. Digital man constituency network enye juma. Digital man constituency no network enye juma. Si ye chauti ebe chauti ye kwebeku. Just out to who no afenipa. The man who claims on the digital eba Ghana. Ninti ana digital ewo ono ni wa digital ni wo. Me say the digital man constituency, the digital man home region no network enya adwuma. Now from Bunkrugu yo to Chiripone no, we drove more than 5 hours. E kwan fun me chi onya machi kase kwa me ya. So ono abaka mbuso omo say. So mo se mu wonua. Bunkrugu yo no song. Bunkrugu constituency yo no song Chiripone. You claim you have a brother. You voted for him in the last MPP promise. Ono abaka mbuso ti mo se mu wonua. Ye politician. Ewa ha. And a kwan fun and advance of 5 hours. A kwan ke bet 45 minutes and 30 minutes channel. It took more than 5 hours. Kwan odu ba bia and that is Dr. Bawumia home region. Now from then no and you call Upper East the same thing. Akwani bebre enye anye busa say idea na course Dr. Bawumia na all claims on influence and ma MPP nya votes 2016 2020 no idea de no pre e de call ho. And from then, and about northern region. Northern region, some of the constituencies are Omakwaye, but it be Omakwan swing. Now, could do the 5 non the who any yan say. And Kase region be here and a common which can soon be the 5 northern region. When you have a leader with a vision like in Agyapong, the people in the northern region. They should be the last person to cry, say, "Ya ho chere a common the entire baby." Because they have a vast land. Land now, the agriculture, and to honorable can statement will make here said he want to move agric ministry from Accra to the Tamale. One, I didn't move agric ministry from Accra to Tamale because one, your person did the far northern region and feed the whole of Africa. So also the feed Africa there. Aduane na ye de kɔ no enya articulator na ye de kɔ eye cargo planes ana ye de be feed the whole of Africa there was say yetimi export bi as kɔ the European market no but from calculation from Tamale to European market no and London market no 6.5 hours ana ono am kan che say ene wo ha say ba be Bagre dam eti emanfo enko da embepo so ene ennua so adenti ne yentimi harvest ensuo no ne amfanye irrigation yekọ ade ehu yen say asa data this time no ensuo no ento na because of say ensuo no ento ntini ama aburo omadua apese ka o say ebo no ehia ensuo e de aburo no nya yekọ and sana happy to majority of crops omadua at this time ke ehia ensuo say ebebo no entimi mo when we have ensuo Bagre dam ye be ba betwa mako enti ye be ye afuo kase ho de am ye hia industrial machines combined harvester tractors ye de be clear na ono aboken che se emo ye de fi Thailand e be ton ne Ghana ne boofo che de ye dua ne Ghana e de ntra fertilizer boarding chemicals boarding enas akuafo no loan no okoji loan na ne interest aye 35% so ko ye afuo abeboka anti oman bia ne deliberate no aban na resource akuafo no omo soft loan na eye interest free na first aban na kwa fa so a wodi investors ebeba na busuafo yi ono mo ken say oba na waba be export your product timu say ono mo ken nam no or say we say eye banana ebia coconut juice we ye bia ginger enioma ne corn oil ne niema na ono ken na e ka no ne ebusa se so ono ken enioma we say no ye betima aye ne ye how do we get the European market I say ana etira kese a wi adwe eso Pragmatic in Agyapong tin eba mu ase one all the 5 aspirants no ye musa say why no what investors why no what business partners apart from Agyapong and na Agyapong ewo emrofo arabfo a omoye into business omo ye into agri sector in about 6 African countries omo export omo product ediko European market and the American market and to honorable can barber partner omo say anas Ghana ban second Agyapong president or barber partner omo na omo ba omo yimu ababe investment now match specification me product American market this is the standard me product European market this is the standard and to ye near man or we are and now so already more market no de call that is a journey kasa no be can just our ideas in say ya ideas on no one say yet me $5 from 4 cities near the could 17 cities yes say yet me aye digital ya eradicate ghost name and then national service secretary or say sibe any gift or worry ya yiro mo pampi because of say ghost names anti Dr. Bawumia ideas or can a bogus ideas said Dr. Bawumia said one of the digital ne buy na digital ba eradicate ghost names na ene yes national service or say sibe any gift or worry or matima create ghost national service personnel we are amongst Kasia Bawumia ideas a bogus ideas any class yes so my crap na Bawumia na muni class so MPP because obegu party obetwa ntro de ache party for and abusuafo ye kodu esem ho no ade ba ko ye huni se akwese omampani a wonye ba bi ko fra left John Rollins tama ye 2 na ade 2000 was sorry I know drive ko cast wonim so that so president MPP for the bureau officer to opposition ya what power no me the power air threatening man for moya ye be chemo moya ye be kumu moya ye be yese because of Bawumia ntinu omu yo fi omu the power na su kromo now on record the former minister of finance Mohammed Amin Anta Karaga MP ana wonu nam air threatening obi say Sa won support Dr. Bawumia sorry free da gomba for asase so. And na de o me da soldier for 13 nipa, police 13 nipa, custom 13 nipa, and na de power na free nsem. Ana na de o say won da gomba hene. And to sa won support Dr. Bawumia sorry free da gomba for asase so. Ana na Amin Anta Iroko empe Amin Anta because Amin Anta say wono no wabaya finance minister always catch in the Japan. Amin Anta. Na asama oka no was say wono no abaya finance minister to always catch in the Japan. Enye Ghana meaning so obi timi baya finance minister in less than 1 year. Ebenya sketch businessman one starting the business from 1992. So Iroko should go after the former minister of finance. The one who succeeded Ken Ofurata. Iroko should check him. Because you call the constituency. What 20 man for sale. What no was catching in the Japan. And the Ken Japan can't say, oh man, running mate. What's a running mate? Oh, I mean, what's a running mate? Iroko should investigate himself. So what me be the finance minister? In less than 1 year, that's all say. Oh, is car. I check in the Japan. I was a penny here. I was a penny here because we are building a nation, but not individuals. And you might buy number and a bemu. Now, we say, I did about say, quite who want to say. A same for our Mugusuro. A blackmail a Santa for, and that's because I can for in the MPP. Omokwam so, Nanado Amamoso, and our Mampenuku for Amamoso. Ya Yashi, or Mompayasam, a same form dear mate. And to my position, I can see and Nanado my position, no, Nanado I may acquire me a year juma. And the MPP about told say, yes, we take over the party, and so at all costs, a same for we have to support our brother. And no more blackmail I can in the MPP. Now I know, and a buffer stock see what somebody, and a same for them who said, any young back catcher, so more. Say buffer store CEO etimi to e fie $1.6 million e chain homes e wo bi otamale no atimi ko kire na japade a owo ama aban no e den sato so dia then the omo kan kire here omo boa. It is good say Iroko exercise a wo yi e besesa eniema wo soro because one na omo blackmail da kanfo no say akanfo no esisi esemufo no omo emnya hye omo appointment a ye momo nya adwuma omo budget kwampo no ye scrutinize omo budget kwa no ye mfa ma omo yes tisia no Iroko for investigation ni nipa ya after and sa from esemufo e no maja pade a eto abontini nya amane esemufo na hu se omo nua no omo soma omo no omo di omo abro. Now omo ken one of the key message you said a person will end the Boku war no so. How can he end the Boku war? Or how does he end the Boku war? What say? Me ba be create you my wasro. Na mabu na nya adwuma ye. Obia no ye babu na owo adwuma. Obasora ma tuo so okwa Asante se e ka de oni ntoma kwa da bia na egro asafo. Se uye adwuma. What start a develop o build there. You will be the last person say obe call for war. But obi onye adwuma bia no oso da bia no oprese entokwa AC. Onobu can say obe any kaya business. How does he end the kaya business or how is he going to end the kaya business? And he said yeah the farming, mechanized farming, ye be ye focus here, ye be move agri ministry call, ye be here we say what the far northern region feed Africa. Let's say the labor na what Africa the far northern region kwaya so you will see people from the southern part of the country going up there to look for jobs. And to carry for no or make come with your kwakwa. And to carry the Japan message or be any carry a different from Dr. Bawumia dia was say monanti emra soro ho and after monanti for so emra from na me mama shelter na montram anya madwuma abusuafo ye call the far northern region amania ne niam yehu ne abeka akyem. But the omnie this time can the Japan ebe more than 50% in some of the constituencies in the far northern region. One reason in it. First, it was Dr. Bawumia and the states against Agyapong. But this time, no, a Kennedy Agyapong, Brian Agyapong, Educhum, and the other aspirants who made serious ones, no, against Dr. Bawumia. Now, Obianim say, Brian, Nanado from the Eastern region, yes, the party Brian Ghana for to Abama. Brian Ewo ambition say after Agyapong 8 years, no, one never. Anna, oh, quite less now. The Ubenya first attempt, no, and a bachelor cell will come back a possible and I say impossible. So Brian also want to make a case. So Brian Bepen security, Brian Bepen agent, I won't compromise it. Can the Japan Bepen security or pen agent, I won't compromise. So this time there can be intimidation. I do you to also want to make a case. Or Bepen agent, I want to compromise it. Or Bepen the security, so I want to make compromise it. So this time, no, there's no system. Obia. And the Agyapong, it will be doing around 50%, but constituency 1 year they crown it be a 40. Now your bar sentiment only 80%. Kwa Central Region 90. Your co Greater Accra 90. Your co Volta Region 90. Sani ebe so diako. Your bar Central Region like as your kind of Dr. Bawumia. Now Abusha 4. May there another content bro in check.
We have a seer and a prophet. Or the unufuanko. And we are odifuansonko. Every seer is a prophet. But not all prophets are seers. As same way now makano. Meet me actually mukwan bibration. But ni tintini ni tie nyina ye say. Papa, adwuma ya ye no. Ye wa difuo. And ye wo adihunufuo. Okay. Obia betimi ehun ade. Okay. Obia betimi ehun ade. Konfo betimi ehun ade. Sabi bodam ni kura timi ehun ade. Baifo ehun ade. Obia betimi ehun ade aka. Ana ye ka wona wo ye nyankopon adifo a. Omo ye nkrofo bi a onyankopon ahyeda afre wo de wo asi wa ma na botaye bi. Ebire bi ono awurade ne pese wo dan ni timu po adi. E de ma ne ma no. Wo de fo omo so. Ati obi ti se Moses. Na Moses yodifo. David yodifo.
Okakra. Ono ken boy amane se odnani kire the 5 northern regions na akwakobo pro. Na nyame ncha de akwakobo pro no atumi aba constituency se wo ho nyina all the 5 northern regions wakobo ni nyina pro de aba eni o move de akofraw. Na hoso atumi akwakoto so far said the campaign guso a eko ene the last day was the month of October, meaning so china na yeti edi esi November mu aka December January na abato no hyehyɛ so a ne sa form te sen campaign te sen
minua me da se na me fa kwanya so na me ntia wotiefo na me ntia santeman wote kokko so ye kira no da bi obi ano kira no na me de ntia kese so am honorable Ken we be say incoming president na ye de ntia so ama campaign team nyina ene minua mu nyina ye tia mu nyina opayini said ya wokan no eye no kre nyame adom atina ye 1st November honorable Ken de nani kire the 5 northern region na wo call ye wow videos ene nsemu aye koso wonu ma e kire se onyankopon odeni honorable Ken di ohene Agyapong se oye flag bearer ma NPP na eventually obey president emma the Republic of Ghana.
Okay.
Oko the 5 northern region yengina yendi mun sempa e course na oni ba kubia matia eye mani die na dudo na susu embose se obe convert Tamale airport into a cargo airport. Okay, and I'm saying, wow, that is a visionary leader. Maybe I am here in the leadership, but they don't have the political will to do certain things for this country. But ever since I want to work in Agyapong, I told them to say, "Opposite the MPP and him, now Odim couldn't, and also obey the president of Ghana, and someone else and I said, no man working now, no man Ghana is near." And in someone, honorable Kennedy Agyapong, last promise. Some can say or the you by I say NIE, Northern Industrialization Agenda. Industrialization agenda. It means there are a lot of things that ever possible the 5 northern regions. It is what the other boomers all converted into a carbon. You see, that man is a visionary leader. He is a visionary leader because with all this industrialization agenda, we need a cargo a year, you be convey every Ghana, every Apamanone, and I said the Framanone, Abagana, every other Shebo Mamukinano. We share and someone who can a net say, Papa, Ghana for your man, or Yana, Obedi Ghana. So, I keep on telling people, say, Ghana for a man, which I know, say, already they decided and said they will give him the opportunity to be president. Now, 8 years. Mandate a president after his 8 years. Ghanaians will call for him to continue. That is what I see, because that's what a lot of people are saying about Honorable Agyapong. It's the 5 northern region in some of and yet economy of said no maybe so proud also during the premise last time premise. Yeah, you think that's a nipet me to Obama Honorable Agyapong now. Obi atena se said there be memmpene saa aba na matwa no memma ne mbam enti ma pepa ni na afiri ho e dia komo obi so obi ewi ni na.
Okay,
on the revelations e be nyina che say indeed na bia ye ka say prime minister ko so first no amanfo intimidate esa to aso wiaye ye ka na amanfo ene ye nyaadwene enne Honorable Agyapong kan ya sabi predia san so ko no ma bi eti baby can't send me a American Sabwadi. There be a politics. We walk into politics. But people like Miracles, they just jump into politics. Because your team 2016 near battle near fighting for your friends a Yinano, Miracles Sabwadi Yantinka, your Tiana say your man MC. It's 2020. Ye to abeli aye different in some and I say or into Wabeka communications. If this guy jump into politics, so anything Biano, these people will start attacking Honorable. Meanwhile, so as someone Honorable Agyapong can a genuine concern, legitimate concern already, but people like them. Eke can some now more can some see a dinano publication there we are yes what machine dinam say and because of politics in more a supernormal more palace and the previous one way or the other or penny a benefit when next Honorable Agyapong and the G party we see what 2016 year team for him 2020 see 1 year team for him and my munya some faso and yet because of 2 minutes Munina must start a deep opinion at them, but I'm not quite the because all the prophecies and everything now Kupon at the Sebio Usrebi Pasa na and some year kind of left, right, center. And I know me a video be Obisi Abronye and I say miracle say Munka dia mu candidate bet me a year. No munai attack na mo attack on Agyapong. It is a more personal platform, so when you see that, Honorable can be number one. Me, how many times in a match now, what's our candidate need that? Me from an open one, arrange the ears of people.
Okay. Because
me candidate say Honorable Agyapong. And yes, and I say you need a Ghana for any delegate. Agyapong say, Mano, opportunity, no one will lead this party, no one did to me at my 2028. Etinia said, you may cano. Any honorable can in some walk and you see a brewing, I bet me oil, you bet me the way I wait, you bet me the way I wait, and when I Ghanaians are told to more, what you have to say 31st January 2026, NPP delegate in air Kwaku Q to Obama, Honorable Kennedy or in Agyapong. No one there flag bearer of the NPP, no one the 2 years because and someone walking in and someone a that what the development of this country. And the baby, I will be Pia, say Honorable Kennedy or in Agyapong, Honorable Kennedy or in Agyapong, and then we will video be a Yanoma Kofa, yes, he will be sorry to say, oh, so will be, and I was saying, Honorable Ken will pronounce a name over the time or no, or Castle president and Kubu and one man church is nibi. Meanwhile, so I say man no can ya every time when you sorry na so bolo na timi to so bolo 1,000 Ghana cedis say ekum COVID. Onu ma wunya COVID na meboa. Yet to come another man for tons you. You see, some people ya no na onabo can Agyapong enemy to the church of God. You people, you masofu binu. Ati amo yekire amanfo wo kromwa. You tell onabo ken na wo ji asori esi wo ji Ghana esi wo ji oman esi wo through a normal power kan. Who say or your enemy to God. Obia Bible class ma yentisi enia. Na wo ye sofo na wo sisi unia. Na opanyini onabo ken Agyapong ka se ade na wo ye no e ya ade a emwa. Na wo twanwa ka kire wo no na o ji akra no na se o kanse mpa no se wo no ye enemy to God. And a church of God. Now some people within your party no ofaba and onabo ken Agyapong ka say you see sa atroni na no Ghanaians ekunu na ekinsemo mo kan na Ghanaians ayo imagine say never in their life and no mo be imagine say o be kwakoto abama candidate bia sabi omompe na me te won ma ye say oh MPCB so yes 63 o say eswa declare ama candidate bi say wo mo nyina support on sabi o bre bi atwam ye na 137 MPs 137 MPs and Nana Onabo Ken Agyapong 0 MP. He was able to get 38% and no crown intimidation in Korono also. Entina a man basa. Nena when I was say sister Trea, you knew some 15 crown a crown for my Jeremiah. And so some would say we are part of you guys. You see, these things will not deter us. These things will not deter your campaign. Na ye na sampa ye catch Ghana for. But Ghanaians, even the MPs no plan no, but the clan do one and make me catch us more than half don't support that candidate now and go for be Africa almost say omo and declare man. But ni na ni fanton chen ye de say dey be make say we are resolute. Ye focus say idea be boa MPP idea bepwa honorable Kennedy ohine Japan no wedding kunin 31st January abe flag bearer na eventually we be president in 2028 and no na priority.
Okay, I see.
And no na paramount to us. It is answer someone no maybe akokoso na de yen ye de ato ye nchen because nyankopon praka che ze be pray dia sa o pese o ko wani mu abrabo mu a sebio nsemo amanfo e ka no and it was a because the reason why I say we are already ahead of them. Eti omujina yechi eka yetinsa. Onabo Ken Agyapong edi enso kane enti wonu sofin. Sebi impredia sa Ghanaians amayati afese he is the man. Ene ono ne opanyina ye mana konya obetumi aboa Ghana. Ene ye nuanom ndi se ba ke kan sem bebre ene ye hunu he. Enti Ghana fu nyina mabuno mere wan kokram penifo e mani mema pia say onabo Kennedy ohine Agyapong and na omo person be di o mind so because the only honest politician left in this country e onabo Kennedy ohine Agyapong. The only honest politician na okase oka B oka CIC e onabo Kennedy ohine Agyapong. Enti pinia oka ya nyamia dom yeguso kakra ja ya se submarine no ye namun kakra na ye campaign ya manfo die tun ene nko social media wo de ne asfm we bia umbeka se onabo Ken ABNT but all the polls sister stations to say this 101.1 all the polls that ebebian read the comment even ni almost stations and I say a personality to say be our moncophobia no put to a day on Facebook and I say TikTok no you see the comment ever all the comments everything among for Kenya say Honorable Ken Agyapong and almost person obedi MPP and the media that be say did atem and our say and na said akwabia one no sama na no nkawa nyina petehia yi na no nkawa abronya mo etimi sori kan semwa it's your honorable Canada for just because of things.
Okay.
If you say sebi predia nipa bi se sa bronye nipa bi sa akoda se nipa bi munsamu sa sorry to say we dey na ya no pa na otimi ya the guts the moral right except ya honorable Agyapong na obi sorry awa betena ka kire say ai na mo mama mo nhwe boss ye nhwe ye ti ye nimu na ye ko ye say ukwotu se nsuo da ho ne nsuko mo de wa ye nhwe nchenchen uye ya no wasabi no wan go hwe nchenchen a ebe ye wani anase sabi a ebe ye otan kwa wonnom etie de ye nimu a ne afokos ye nimu a ne ehwe se honorable Agyapong ebedi nkunim na wabedi o mampanyi na wayi Ghana every an abyss a small black hole ye nuanum NDC na say o mobile o ma subject this country into ye tumi akoyenim ni akoyenim etimi nia honorable campaign de honorable Agyapong campaign de na me adom why if say train join ya na man for joining because I attractive ko adie bia no one ma enya attractive wa man for joining tini say boyfriend
and about that
and ansi also ayi o ti say boyfriend na da ensi also e ho no mo ko meetings
yo
eti opanyina Nyankopon awo den ni no ye honorable Agyapong eti ama dogo na ne amanfa no mo support to ayi nyina wo say oboko efomo a asemwa wo mo constituent e ka che o mo ne say honorable Agyapong na mo de ne ba Ghana fo adi atum so mbeto abama no enti se bi wo mo wate wo no wo mo ntina wo no o mo interest nko enti o mo nko support a different candidate enti na no mo nyina join ni train no o mo join ni train enti opanyini se o uni mo bi na wa na agent se o support different candidates amesra o ka kire ne se mi ni fi enne honorable Agyapong e bass no na se train na kwadem enti o mo me join ni yen ko bo sha sa so because Nyankopon actually the Moses of our time honorable Agyapong ya wo de be ko bossa asase so eti mama yen mankofo bi nke kan sem bi entuetua yaso yen ni focus yen ko yenim ni
mate me da se ye solo ane yana se minim se brano be ba wonchen na ya ba be din komo na ya hwe campaign be bia keka kwa bra ya ba be sibo so me foforo enso emu
le pato yo mate ti ya be sere mo se Agyamu nyina ya nya ambassadors ye nyina ye fan sempa no enma manfo because ensem a honorable Keneka no me minti bi da even amanone fo pa na yi wo hwe the promises ni ensem a honorable Agyapong eka enoma obeyama country no say honorable Agyapong me like I say he will be the best president ever in the history of this country. He will be the best president ever in the history of this country.
Okay.
To open you must that pa.
Yeah, CBB any Bekasa Solomon. And Kusiapia na yaneno akwadin komo ewo ahomano sono oy communication team member Edma honorable Kennedy akompreko Agyapong campaign team no ana anopay wame yahunu niema ko ne said the grounds and so city afi ye be fi ha na e ba beto so de bon krata be gwaso e wo ha ye be kam asem na afi dia kai wo bia ene anopay si etimi kano ye be kan sana nundu abo na ya sore hawa atena se awa ma chi na ohoye kasa kukudru so vim
judge no aso nyaya na ke wodo akwa tum kra onyem prove the case beyond reasonable doubt any judge ni interest nti substantial enough to prove bias of course Supreme Court by unanimous decision Allah me kind judgment na me ankasa me feel yeah what who say who ye here men san kotetam bom sebi excuse my French so who here abiyebu ho enkotetam bom who say do one way before crime meaning and the first 1 minute here edubo hino at almost the time near fan 2015 MPP for no crime meaning no say kwa we wayama omanya di mboni because enkofo anyere o mo say dabro MPP for so onya MPP ni biara church elder now who did the case no cran the court of public opinion ya Ghana for na e wa bonten no komo bua for dada to Ghana for there omo nim processes so be pass prove beyond reasonable doubt assembly by na okoto dan 11 na dan no to odi mu udi bi sa kwasho odi Ghana sir and one normal prosecutor we or sign Supreme Court say my lord justices like I say 5 no multi case so abrante ayi on pemasem enti case na mo ye no mo make sure say mo be ye case no na mo be we judge na free so because judge o man to aso no di case na I'm guilty cry judge no will find me guilty asem o de call ye no and by unanimous decision 5-0 all the justices of the Supreme Court omotina case no so we say by unanimous decision all the justices almost Supreme Court omotina case no so mo nyina si froko masa ukwa hu ye hi na abegina ha no wo de nkone nko face we yi e no mbo ni case go ese masa go and answer the issue question na that also no the charge na ye dey ato to go to court go back to the high court and go and answer the charge and by unanimous decision 5-0 all the justices of the Supreme Court I'm trying to pull the case for you so that mom bet me I can case the 5 justices in you say bias be any ho the judge want to improve is a judge near bias one kasa kwedu e wo so no preliminary issues to cry no want to improve ye o say yamra ameyi judge no because bias na yamma kwan say any frivolous issue any unsubstantiated issue be obi abetimi da ba be judge ya and you see any judge bia ye nya judge be obedi case ntia ya san wo netiko a oko and I have the charge sheet of a year friend saying buffer stock man. Now let me play this also for you because in the case in there I critical. Yes, this is the buffer stock case. Graphic was reporting it today, but there's another case I'm person they compare Lady Bia he anyway be more for back 22 years. Yes, what the comfort and chua ya sentence 6 months in jail. Adan akoya a year friend the provisions how to say a common stay 1,300 provisions 1,300 na kotum sawom who say we mo be and things of it give to our idea no quite small gas level because this one you are talking about 61 million Ghana cedis give to our idea no 38 million Ghana cedis and no dey kunu Ghana card ko be a company ni ade a omo year transaction ono kwa na signature to that account be man no kra nti be man di dance against the yere no e court. The man is testifying that me ya na cover if I susu me say okay me am agree say me susu nti there because the attorney general is here to prove the charges but me say emremu no before attorney general be say wa prefer charges against obi na say when ya reasonable suspicion reasonable grounds because that's the law udu court and I will prove case na beyond reasonable doubt but anymore we are no you have to prove reasonable. Enti attorney general proving reasonable cause on fakwa do mo what you enti this is the charge sheet of papa we or that photo no so no me reading the charge sheet no and chiro patron me na me say this is filed in the Superior Court of Judicature and put the yes formalities near there case number CR 0015 2026 fresh case cry as a court no all rise this is the case a nipa 5 and omo ya accused person including papa ya the photo that one Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba, Pfizer, Seidu Wuni, Richard Samasante, any Aludiba Foundation, to the foundation also can Energy Partners Limited, almost I say, a do boy in the end, also a company so can because of transfer is kind of go in the company. And to the first offense, in fact, charges from the papa more than 15 charges, yo. And I'm saying we are brand here, now we are politicians, some job, any okuje to black or muntie. Most no chana. One way ya ebetomo man hwe ye na man tread cautiously niama amoye no wo ministries enye faako na ebeko nti monya careful nti first charge no say because Hanan no chese 39 years well I don't know so no ana say ne can say 39 I doubt if is the one I think that okay yeah ono Hanan nti ono cry ya branch here onu baby see and this is what the sad thing about emrantie in politics 39 years. You are being named in a scandal like that. Unless I'm confirmed, I don't know the defense that he will bring up in court there. But I say for that, between the year February 2017 and February 2025 in Accra and Greater Accra region, within the jurisdiction of this court, you did while purporting to make payments from the funds of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company Limited to James Tieku Apawu, trading under the name and style Sortina Enterprise. This still the amount of 50 million 879 Ghana cedis, which is 50,879,210 Ghana cedis from the buffer stock. That is first charge. First, go do the bono. Second charge, count 2. Defrauding, causing financial loss to the public, contrary to section 179A 3A of the Ghana Criminal Act. Causing financial loss, they are very difficult to prove, but remember the Attorney General, they almost say, Aludiba Hanan, and Adafo, Richard Sam, 44 years, that between January 2017 and 2025 in Greater Accra region, or say did cause making payment from the funds of the buffer store company to one Tieku Apau, trading under Saltina Macandada, or see, and also they caused the loss, when they have financial loss. First one, we are 50 million. Second one, the one we are, you cause financial loss of 50,879,21. It appears to me, so when I said the Bawumia election petition, duplication of charges, quadruplication, because stealing, any causing financial loss, and the same there, now we require very different ingredients to prove case, Count 3, charge at also number 3. And we are the same Hanan. And we do not go something or say for that, you with on this day and they take possession of and a year friend saying did while trading under the name Hausa Enterprises on one or company be take possession of the sum of 13 million. He took the sum of 13,210,551.52 pesos in coins here a good no. Knowing that the sum, knowing almost onimpass at the time of taking possession of that amount of money, he was taking it through criminal activity. In terms of almost stealing, no more wide money. They are trying to use this charge to prove intent at the money and also money laundering, contrary to section 1(2)(c) of Anti-Money Laundering Act. The charge at also number 4 charge. Yes, and also until Fauzia said Wuni 36 years that July 9, 2020 in Accra, Greater Accra region within the jurisdiction of this court, whilst trading under the name Fauza Ventures, took possession. Just say Onu Wiaye and also took possession to transfer command and also 500,000 an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis only. And also also at the time no nimpa say a criminal activity because a money laundering and also this kind of man also count number 5 charge at also 5 and also money laundering are the same. He found that we papa and I wait on the year say omaka boom I canana into that they were signatures. I said then being signatures of the bank account of F.A. Fauza Ventures, the name and style under Pfizer said Wuni. Just a company and idea, but the two of them, and Omokabo did use the amount of 7,493,000 Ghana cedis. Omokamu Bomu and the Omodekoto, the said account, knowing at the time of using the said money that the money was acquired through criminal activity into Chronosika and yes, on or Marco Akofa. This is 16,493,500 go and answer the issue. Question that also no the charge near the go to court, go back to the High Court and go and answer the charge. And by unanimous decision 5-0, all the justices of the Supreme Court, I'm trying to pull the case for you so that mom to me I can case. The 5 justices in say bias be any the judge want to improve his judge near bias. One kasa kwe do also no preliminary issues to crano. Want to improve here or say yamra may judge because bias. Now yamma can say any frivolous issue. Any unsubstantiated issue be able to me about the judge. And you see any judge be judge be obedi case. And I have the charge sheet of a year first saying buffer stock man. Now let me play this also for you because in the case in there I critical. Yes, this is the buffer stock case. Graphic was reporting it today. But there's another case I'm person they compare Lady Bia. He anyway be more bro for back 22 years. Yes, what the comfort and chua ya sentence 6 months in jail adan akowia your friends the provisions out to say a common edit stay 1,300 provisions 1,300 na kotum sa wo won say we mo obi ani wo be koje obi ani wo be mo kai say omoye bench capital case bench capital boss no oka say omonye plea deal because on the omo convicting is stealing on the omo man kwan no ntu say zika no in fact cases are nan say attorney general filing nolly prosecute nyina omo nyina plea deal ene ene omo ye so there wafa 10 Ghana craft I would for 20 Ghana bra they aka no dey money ho say dey be o man moka because in fact and also the attorney general ya on said that body because a lot of the cases are the court no e say be waste of resources because to me who pass where I come home ka akwa do obi be say me nana ene kana apututu bebre ne yes itika enkenye say apututu na lawyers there wo so obi edidi enje ne be drag case nkra ne case beche na mo say ka simplified issue say nipa na plead guilty ono aja atum say o ma anya bibi ye na amata aka we yaba e ka na ye 1 million mini 1 million is say aba me wo 880 Ghana cedis amede be mamo munji 80 Ghana cedis na ka na e ka attorney general bebo in prosecuting the case no attorney general fancy one ma but ushe charge sheet na any some no I don't know but let me take you back and say na mama pan for na because then we'll go deep into a auditor general report na tell me that say e ya bogu 18.8 billion Ghana cedis. Oh, you Ghana young man now dream or money that woman that you should be interested in this case because woman e baba betua oma e baba betua sa aka no oma no nana no omo baba betua sa e kai ayedi enti wo hwe some of these cases are eduru ho a na unnecessarily party full soldiers titru ni e dey politics the only war politics na the problem about no be ye na ye jai sa niema no a ye hwe ni enjoy sa niema no because it doesn't serve any purpose say yeah the cases no unnecessarily no ye dey politics no so na sika no kwa emma inti ye redu mata be join here Philip Toku I join here dada but look at this case any me ba be kan charge sheet na we so nim sika na wo 61 million ti give to why dey no kwa small by preliminary on the face of it I'm not saying that whether or not the charges have been proved but on the face of it you know give to why they are not a small gas level because this one you are talking about 61 million Ghana cedis give to why they are not 38 million Ghana cedis and no ordinary kunu Ghana card ko be a company near there year transaction on one a signature to that account the man credit bear money dia dance against the you know our court the man is testifying that me na cover if you are susu me say okay me am agree say me susu nti there because the attorney general is here to prove the charges but me say emremuno before attorney general beka say wa prefer charges against obi na say when you reasonable suspicion reasonable grounds because that's the law udu court and I will prove case now beyond reasonable doubt but any money we are no you have to prove reasonable enti attorney general proving reasonable cause on fa kwa do mo what you enti this is the charge sheet of papa we or that photo no so no me reading the charge sheet no enchiro but onye me na me say this is filed in the Superior Court of Judicature and put the yes formalities near there case number CR 0015/2026 fresh case cry as a court no all rise this is the case a nipa 5 and omo ya accused person including papa ya the photo that one Hanan Abdul Wahab Aludiba Faiza Seidu Wuni Richard Samasante any Aludiba Foundation to the foundation also can Energy Partners Limited almost so I say edu bo hin dey also the company so can because of transfer it can go in the company into the first offense in fact charges from the papa more than 15 charges yo you know I'm saying we are branch here now we are politicians some job any okuje to black amuntie mo sere no chira one hwe ya ebetomo mo ahwe ye na mo antrede cautiously niama amoye no wo ministries enye faako na ebeko nti monya careful nti first charge no say because Hanan no chese 39 years well I don't know so no ana say na can say 39 I doubt if is the one I think that okay yeah ono Hanan nti ono cry ya branch here onu baby you see and this is what the sad thing about emrantia in politics 39 years you are being named in a scandal like that unless them confirm they say kutu panebi I don't know the defense that he will bring up in court there but I say For that, between the year February 2017 and February 2025 in Accra and Greater Accra region, within the jurisdiction of this court, you did, while purporting to make payments from the funds of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company Limited to James Tieku Apau, trading under the name and style Sortina Enterprise. This still the amount of 50 million 879 Ghana cedis, which is 50,879,210 Ghana cedis from the buffer stock. That is first charge. First, go ahead, the bono. Second charge, count 2. Defrauding, causing financial loss to the public, contrary to section 179A 3A of the Ghana Criminal Act. Causing financial loss, they are very difficult to prove, but you're the attorney general. They almost say, Aludiba Aya Hanan, and Nadafo, Richard Sam, 44 years, that between January 2017 and 2025 in Greater Accra region, or say did cause making payments from the funds of the buffer store company to one Tieku Apau, trading under Saltina Macandada, or see, and also they caused the loss, when they have financial loss. No. First one, we are 50 million. Second one, the one we are, you cause financial loss of 50,879,21. It appears to me, so when I said the Bawumia election petition, duplication of charges, quadruplication, because stealing, any causing financial loss, and in the same there, now we require very different ingredients to prove case, you know. Count 3, charge at also number 3. And we are the same Hanan. And we do not quite something or say for that. You with on this day and they take possession of that and a year friend saying did while trading under the name Hausa Enterprises on one catastrophe or company be take possession of the sum of 13 million. He took the sum of 13,213,551.52 pesos in coins here. Knowing that the sum. Knowing almost Onimpass at the time of taking possession of that amount of money, he was taking it through criminal activity. It's almost stealing. No more wire money. They are trying to use this charge to prove intent. At the money and also money laundering, contrary to section 1(2)(c) of Anti-Money Laundering Act. The charge at also number 4 charge. Yes, and also until on Fauzia said Wuni 36 years that July 9, 2020 in Accra, Greater Accra region within the jurisdiction of this court, whilst trading under the name Fauzia Ventures, took possession. Just say Onu Wiae and also took possession to transfer command and also 500,000 an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis only. And also at the time no nimpa say a criminal activity because money laundering and also this kind of man also count number 5 charge at also 5 and also money laundering the same he filed that we papa na yere and away the on the yere no say omaka bom aye kanana into that they were signatures. I said then being signatures of the bank account of F.A. Fauza Ventures, the name and style under Pfizer said winning. Just a company near Nadia, but the two of them, no, and Omokambo did use the amount of 7,493,000 Ghana cedis. Omokamu Bomu and the Omodekoto, the said account, knowing at the time of using the said money that the money was acquired through criminal activity into Chronosika and yes, on or Marco Akofa. This is 16,493,501.52 pesos, and also almost a money laundering sika because a criminal activity and on any charge number 6. Just say charges in the baby charge number 6, and we are then stealing and also yes, charge number 7, defrauding by false pretense. Say, between 2018 and August 2019 in the Greater Accra region within the jurisdiction of this court, as the proprietor of Akwani Enterprises, almost another company, so Akwani Enterprise, and a personal trading name, or say did by representation that you had supplied foodstuffs to the National Buffer Stock caused the said National Buffer Stock Company to part with Manchester. My many share that way say I on the company must supply near Mama Buffer Stock so then say and or cancer Buffer Stock ni jina and no so and a man is 4 million. I'll say 44 million. Again, okay, I mean kind of so that I don't put it 4,401,831 Ghana cedis into 4 million. You know, buffer stock sika count 8. I know you then dishonestly receive. You know, so I call you crown there. Count a friend saying count number okay, we count 8 now. Count 9. I know you then money laundering. Sir, I know see against Yera Hanano. And also into against count 10. And also fraudulently causing financial loss to the Republic of Ghana. Count 11, charge number 11. And here intentionally causing financial loss to the Republic of Ghana. Charge number 12, count 12. Or say stealing, contrary to section 1241 of the Ghana Criminal Act. Count 13, charge number 13. Crazy. And also then a friend saying abetment and stealing just obia ko supporting the yonko and omakwako wia ade. Count number 14, charge 14, defrauding by false pretense. And yadiamo count number 15, charge no kwamako 15. Number fraudulently causing financial loss to the Republic of Ghana. And also hanan ya we do on kwana yeren kan yes or no of my Ghana ebo ka 5,495,748.36 Ghana cedis. And also count number 16. Yesu. Charge charge a total 16. And a conspiracy to commit crime on you be a canana. So mo ebedi boni and ampa boni no omudi. Charge number 17. And also a conspiracy to commit crime. Charge number 8. Jesus, Attorney General, I'm even tired for you. Charge number 18. Intentional dissipation of public funds. And also wafa omanisika shada bonitim poto bebo omanika sa nechere. Count number 19. Charge yatoso dunkuno 90 stealing contrary to section 124. Charge number 20. Charge yatoso 20. And your money laundering. And also sir 21 using office for profit. Ejuma ni adema an office so say or the way ejuma edigu on one kasen bottom. Charge number 22 using public office for profit contrary to Ghana law. And also the Ghana or minor office here, the man of buffer stock or the business, and all this can go on one casan and crown bottom. Charge number 23, also 23, using public office for profit. And now I'm sure say we by the time on become a lot of the charges, no, the lawyer for the time on to trust in charges on quite do mako 24, and it was signed by first Attorney General Dominic Ayini, Honorable Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, dated 28th day of October 2026. Among serve copy on the lawyers and on masket on pochi court Mr. Court Mudea on the Baba court. This is one case. Edubo Hindian mai. Edubo Hindian wako Supreme Court no. Ye judge in free on a judge no. You bet me as a charge judge no for bias. A very interesting case, Anna. Just asam no very interesting. When you know chess and say a name remui politicians are on a brass say omunine shanyansa. Every sa idea we say mu. A brass say politicians omunine shanyansa because yes so kotosa assembly here and kote and kakase a first year the mayon kone no. And then kokase de na esi kase de na esi na no there is no smoke without fire. What you say because assembly besia. Let us say BB were actually, and I deal with the politics of it. And I said, NDC so I can't tell me say, what should Ghana a fourth republic abako se moi? NPP pen or motivate jelly NDC for. That's what they are saying because Abuga Pele near people for the jelly na President Mahama Nakasabang and the jelly Abuga Pele. NDC claim they say, what share fourth republic when you know NPP for no motivate jelly or moko from Rollins time. Okay, Rollins is free. Akonyo President Kufuor by a quality grain case. The court. There was strategic there was Kwame Pepra, there was strategic Kwame Pepra, Victor Seleme Sipayanki. Case no before cry Ghana court by the case no. Now America for omo government one sister and your friend of Mrs. Cotton. Okoje Bosia wa America buy also the Babe project or Ghana. Now America for the okay say be here wa hani idea normally say NGO dey your members can non-profit. And omo man is can to offer me you be mo there. To remove hunger. And in a third world country, no, this kind of Ghana. or this kind of bag and rice need obey and only obey me rice no. And money you obey and let us scanning and commune. According to the charge sheet, I'm limiting myself to the charge sheet that was presented in court. Any the conviction that came out of it. As same way until the my rasipayanki Dr. Kodemo. In the end, this is one mini MPP for say. Omu prosecute case na as achia because we counting a Rollins time no. Atamo sibedi akonya in 2009 na Rollins see. Jeli omu chi omu nyina kogum na Rollins kwe. Afele na kan. Kefie is an water on in provable evidence before we go to court. They were budgety slow more down no more. Oh, Rollins Antiasia and only at a mills fall out. Nani the any say Kufuor abe jelly or no Rollins and call for Chachikata. Isipayanki. In fact, Victor Senome Okowo prison. But that is not to say so Okowo prison till you will be fought. Adia the court. And you Kufuor na jelly obi. A court and a convicto. But for some reason, you know, your court and any judicial system ni aye no. And if what did he say? Se court be banner your jelly ni nipa. Judge and cry MPP ni. MPP ni su did say. Se court be case be back ni a jelly MPP ni a judge ni NDC. That's the problem we have created. In the order a court and a convicted President Rollins ministers. And I do am to and mind you, this case no, is not in vacuum. Before a court to grab a convicted President Rollins ministers. As a court shrad. Shrad news and crop. Me see before Rollins be fear konya so na shrad. And the Rollins cry investigations go for medical. And I Rollins to throw white paper say ain't to be one more. Don't worry. That's that time no Rollins kasa you no go fit talk. And to Kufuor ba no Sunday case no. That's what muhwem and muhwem no me call court. Only MPP has been able to jail and yet omo no jail there. And the MPP na court e to me jail the NDC for me say this is their last chance also to jail MPP for me. Enti edubo he so I MPP ni onya MPP ni o wa unyina ya dia France MPP NDC 4% they want to show MPP work for power lives. Enti hanan case no multiplication subtraction simultaneous equation beba the entire attorney general prefer poly 29 charges and say omu yi bi free mu kura beka bi nti obekom omo amagin say we yi bi free mu kura at least anya ye 4 bi de omo de beche no nti wan hwe papa ne bedem. This is a very terrible case and it involves 61 million. At the end of the day, no politics and this UMPP Nanchen. The issue is this is Ghana for Sika. Inti I am passes can be a could do botoma. Mommy Yamra, near Fanya or mine no Juma. And yes, sir, to say press conferences are a attorney general, but we work on where I can. The same code will come back to the same place where Sikano were here. Because then they are anything MPP the year. Because we have NDC for by even the cases against EFS Opuni, also filing only prosecutor. Nipanoko, and the Ampasa Ghana Sika is involved. Ashegu, NDC MPP Tio, Ashegu. Into this case, they are serious. Attorney General, and this is the case that I wanted to. This is an ordinary woman. Yes, you are a friend saying a obese sales girl, 22-year-old man, comforting to one Muslim for in a pussy. 6 months in jail. I don't know, we are 1,003. Provisions here 1,003. Achemodan circuit court. Achemodan well ohia lawyer to appeal this conviction. Ya de na kotum e wo jail. Meanwhile, politicians cry here come asemo a opepepepe ni oni so obi under jail. Ye Freddy Panuko be friend ye invite no for questioning. Okwa no akwa no okoni baby. But provisions keke onipa bedi because a commodity no. Ye de na kotu jail 6 months. So oba na nim jail. Ni picture no enko wutrim oda amane so attorney general in fact who attorney general unko for the prosecuting case if attorney general my girl wey handle in your dreams my sister wey phone in handle in your dreams while you are pursuing vigorously political cases no biba provisions. I'm not saying say she's not guilty but I'm saying say ya wo law obi ye bone ye kete say common stealing of 1,200 you must do plea bargain. Adobe number man ada we provision also in abusia phone ko babo sia mara metua provision ka mama na pay. This girl is going to jail. Omo de na krotum kra dada nti obeba no hwe nenim innocent obeba no adane am robber for yere ono no obekwa akwa connection am robber for na ba be rob wo fie and yeah politicians force omo yenko for these people will come back and hunt you people in your houses. Come back and hunt you people in your houses. And this is the political case in the Omama award so they continue. This is the former buffer stock CEO no Hana 39 years old. onu baby just a body no 39 years between 2017 and 2024 no and na 7 almost am kan nyina bom de ne yere ne de nyina e 78.3 million Ghana cedis. Attorney General, the board is in your court. Prove the case. Now one prove it so forever hold your peace because didn't say yeah. And so what Attorney General so that na meka. The way I was any media friends in and away massa ube court. Who evidence ya court. Forever press conference aye go to court and start proving your case with the witnesses. They say give to our idea what me as prosecution witness. In this case, perhaps maybe I'm using but we will leave it to the judgment of the age or what he's doing. But at the end of the day, I was approving all the cases. Corruption, I can't say maybe no. When auditor outside the auditor general, inside the auditor general, 18.8 billion. 18.8 billion. Nagana use. Future nie. E mo bet na ono mama na yete ya. E die nya. Ma ko yewra Agyapong edumata MPP chairman e wo UK. Samson and Philip ayabato kutu communication e wo Asankegwa any body Western region omo communication for penifo ni bi. And these are the two major parties here. Omo na Ghana ka. That is why I'm confirm so mo ye na NDC ni MPP nke enya hwan. CPP mefa Ghana sika. At least I'm for the public. CPPD, any NTPSD, I am from you the diabolical twins and this in before ya. I know my better not on so. Almost some crop on so for a bomb. Chama Mama, good evening, Mr. Toku, good evening.
But good evening.
The diabolical twins.
If you are not the walk on him, bow.
It's the beer. I think that. Canada boss now major number na ye din komo
of course
yeah baby abaya na omde na kotum no emu abe na ebitumi aboa
just me contacting governor me say bia whether because onya lawyer they can do an appeal.
Okay
because the case is a conviction to omo but the lawyer can file an appeal.
Yeah because and then some na be kan me dey say me chairman asensia wa ha biemu I say the political space na yato nchen na ye kan kren e kire ye ho because oman e na ye kekere yan kekere political party inti adenze na de ye beyi MPP ni NDC e de ato nchen na ya kan kire ye ho because is the fear here how sisi social media e ko na amanfo
is that to go in na wa kwotena no because baby a kwotena no we you know we video ni sheki mame
okay
position mama why maybe I will tatana na okay but na ho no internet chairman mama me sha se improve so mo crop enye mo crop for per say perceived say mo crop for Hanan served under MPP give to why mo nyina serve under MPP adubo in there at no time and no fa no how do you feel about say mo party MPP nye party kitwa ye ka party a in Fourth Republic, they've been very influential. I mean, your democracy are calling anymore. And this you MPP. Attorney General versus the Republic, the right to demonstrate. Say, why ye Juma niti mwasede any emoji. How do you feel to be the chairman of a party? I'm a boy Democrat nafe, mode Democrat in Dani Kronui.
Yo, if you are Mammy Nosi, na Menchiao, na me mo the Biame de Munana Medibama, she said, 7 nipas what you as a own penocra. And our Bacase, if you are Pukia Casa, na or Cassetia way, now or Cassetia way. If you are Casamo, my Ghana, that is how I see your presentation. And whether MPP never quetiano, whether it's CPP or NDC or no, money Juma, that's you didn't and Crate Mommy and say, or Barbie Tenassia, no, no, Santua medium. Because on the Biani attack from this side and that side, it tells how middle and the Sikana is encranting for Nucha. Now, Maminsia or my share any Nuanoma, we are self and Munyamre, na or Mutio Makunyam now Mutie, a opportunity been a yenya. Say yen susuyeti mi kasa mo mwede etie enti anidium yen chia omunyina na na omosi se omutimi krampo invite yen into their homes. You see if you are a topic na
Odiabano. It is my passion. My passion, no. Because you see, and I have a problem with our judiciary. Simple. It's not something that we need to beat about the bush. I have a problem with our chief justices, those who have come and gone, and those who are still there. I have had interviews upon interviews upon interviews. And then the first time I make us with regards to the court systems in our country. We have three arms of government. Your executive, judiciary, and as you say, legislature, and then judiciary. Okay. Why not check it? Why? The reason why we have these three balances is because the court room is the final arbiter of how I say it me discipline. Okay, so Chief Justice be Sabio Manon but I just want to make it more plain. We have had so many Chief Justices Abako. Chief Justice is supposed to be a manager of our court systems, managing all the justices under them. Then it trickles down to the judges under them. Then managing even the lawyers are almost so ebeba court. Ninyina kabumwa omojuma. But you see, young man on can correct. If you are near my walkie can see a numero until say Sebe Attorney General betimi ase ne sapo munsuo na obetimi anyan faxini ye na ontenase enkoye political witch hunt na ampa so ofo say your man no person osom no ampa dia, then he leaves no stone unturned, go deep into exactly what has happened and then not politicizing it by coming on the media show every day. Now we have press conference upon nyana juma no nyana juma no. If you are Brazil, America, in UK, how many cases NINT? You didn't fickle, a bit me 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, but still it goes to the end. They say either say nipa krono ni song announce so obedem. And you go see that bang, and you bet me at Nasi. Ama even the legislature. And the ministers are always a sia bebrebe na yesi afre bibi wo musika bi omudi na
double salary no.
Double salary. These people are still comfortable bragging, going out there as if so we saints.
And I say one abana was agent and also prosecute one omudi omunya den.
Etina me de ya mfato ho no. Say me ma ban na toto papa so me boa. Ana now, in the same vein, Ubo Opuni this is here. Cases are Atimia Daho, Opuni case, many sa papa no I now find science among no one can say in the crown, and none more called to be on one casa said to Chadino, Meboa. On one casa, none more court. As one on a attorney general, or no, or yeah, let's say a word and it will be perceive another
perception.
Okay, well, it's not even perception, allegation. Let's say allegation. But even if you are charged to go to court, any allegation be a
Yep, any allegation be
any allegation be.
There be.
But on one can say to me, on one abaya to me become on no default. Send us more court no so obedi bim so obedi for no. Or no otimia fat watching it. As I could dinner baby for us or no prosecuting for. It tells you that the country that we are in. If I'm not going to use this word, it says we are sick and I'm yare. And consider Ben. We have chief justice, we have justices, we have judges, we have all these people who are almost from almost say, look, if you are a dear bakwa ya time cross sebi a woman say Ghana boss uncle for women casting obia. In a system, no judiciary, no Ghana bomb who casting obia because their security is supposed to be intact.
Now say security, the women politicians, so ministers, executives, the same thing.
No, not the same. Omudia no echo wider than that.
Oh, they be the same. They have bodyguards.
If you are the anti-amateur, and then me no kasa say say kona ko bisa special prosecutor say ne security nko afi saying.
Well, I don't know about particularly special prosecutor, but the judiciary as a
Chief
whole.
Justice.
Chief Justice. Article 71 for.
Article 71 no yes I will move grades if you are you will grades wom. If see for police back on the MP minister here. So be a chief justice and your back sa.
Now ministers they are no kwanya back. They have one at home and
would they make crowd and no crowd said then yam.
Okay.
Dear Mimi Yan say, Etimutu one woman yede or my sika e protect him and mamu benefits upon benefits. And yes, still almost at the whole these and my yes, and yet too.
Chema, why are you blaming the judiciary? Omo no yan council mako disco.
No, as some no can on team as here. Because you see, the reason why they get paid is to check us when we are fooling.
Yeah, but they will only check cases at Bomo. Case in Bomo, the judiciary.
If the case is now called Mohono Bina Meme de Maui. And now what now, Bobo Punino Diano line of Bobo Bimaminti. Are you in a Japan in Amon Town? And by Japan Diano, I am taking a better filing only prosecutor. And then I made Trono, Eti, as someone walk court or no. Yabadia from Musem, and Brana Badia from Musem, yes, Anety. A then, and now Opuni case. I never told so. 8 good years. Etimi kura na kameka say yamfanto ntwene because we are titi ni panikeke.
Okay, intimate to and also we case no cry before 8 years.
What is the timelines in terms of how a year assembly a year DBA has to have its category of timelines. Etiam go see that ben ye betina see da bia say afọ obi a wako wiam ase wo wio see allegation say ye dan ye nya charge na wie ne na ba me ade ba ko ye me ya ne say ebi say ye ya hwe obi ti say opuni die yi say ampa say bi kura na enya ade a na obi ade kro no waye now ade wo ya wo ayi ni ukoko fa ye ya wa ba beto atwini da so sen ni ko mu sa akopum so ode bewuo. What do you say about your political interference? Be now there at JGBB, but Papa na semno da so dinati and nani na obi anum so opuni e kronfo. Meanwhile, the assembly we ya. And ye yi ni free mu a na nka ni ti asan. And also say ye the assembly we and na odi for and ye say okay looking into this when na wo no if you answer mo kan ye say yetimi ye pre bargain no sika say na say ukotua na back kotua and also say untimi nya say sika na kodam and also say obenya kura na tua wie but still ye besa atwa so mra no ko wide.
Okay, then
ye hu asem ne puma sibre, but you cannot take a case and put it in court. Look, Afoko yekohwie acid egu Adams Mahama so jame for ne currency hwe yenua your friend saying MPP ni a yekunu MP a yekunu yi
Nanado cousin no yeah
okay dankwa no JB dankwa adu
JB dankwa
jame for ne currency yi she abusuafo up till now they are in agony. How many years?
I know it's actually from 2016.
It was even before see about them.
Yeah. Oh, that make 2016 February.
You know, Cecilia Menoka say Yanya Bayi Ebdiasem Ebua Mami Bia or America ho Maslokuni Ebua Nefo extradition kaka say yetimi yede ne ba back na whether SSC yede ne ba tumu ho whatever it is so baba betua ne sika ho no ya wie ya dato ho obi anka ho hwe biem NDC fo abai o mo ho wa biem kopim say Yesu baba
because you are buying MPP any judiciary no for this
and this is what I'm talking about. Ghanaians will need to be very upset with these things that happen. Your judiciary no and your papa baako kra because omu nyina is so comfortable to extend say omu compromise with the governments. They compromise. Ne hoba tonunti okọ anu akoji kakra. Ne wo yakọ anu akoji kakra. De di tuto bibia die sa. Si de nokura pa ba sum ya ma ba kon ya ka say we are patriotic people in our country to serve our country. We yane na bonsa ho yane na yaka. Asuma sibi sori no tutu ntuma na ne tata ahye no na ofake e na makodi bone. Na ya ko atoni genua bi ho na ya kokko ni na di nkomo yesi na nase ye mekantre o sa asem wodi ono anu fasia. Really? Now ya titiri o man say ye better na yeye. The reason why your system na fedi aya cake ya nimo guase na da bia ya brana and o man no si opinion no if you no me send you video bia maami bi ye interview no na o se ye ndo ade.
Yeah.
Se metisane ma na na em ya afia obi aye audio abreme. I had to stop my car na me drive me botie and I called the person straight away. I catch them and say ma on nyini baby o dwene ko no. Okuku no.
Wow.
Just accommodate no mempe bibi kakra family no because the one abrabo sitie no say mantimi anya kakra family na baby adro no de metian so ogu. I just call the person straight away and encourage him first. Now, this is what is happening to our people. Politicians that I'm part. We should wake up. We should stop this nonsense. We should think. Si can you bring a doson Ghana Aden? Obia wo si su bia ka onu kwon na afia poku adwuma wa ye yamre bi ekopia no to gata mu na ne se ho babasia wotre yi na nka wotimi asida keto bi si ba bia wo dia wo lande ye na wo si yama bi aden afia na o program wo yi minimum how eko. The judges are listening to us. The chief justices are listening to us. They should make this medium an appeal to themselves. They shouldn't feel so comfortable in where they have their protection and let people suffer like this lady sitting in that couch. Over here, crying no be or the baby no be because I call prison because only to me beer.
But
innocent personality.
As a chairman, also may start to me describe the MPP say I can't go and afford to public democracy. Mudi mo akwetene.
I don't give a damn about MPP or NDC. I don't. We have no excuse. We did our best. Say be able to see. We need to also digitalize our systems so much. That interface of in terms of money exchange, we need to gradually grow and build systems in place where people press buttons and you have been allocated that you can't do it.
Yeah, but chairman, this question also needs to be asked. Given that more your party are more ban, a dubuan party, Kufo party, the party that under for the public, money first people are jailing for causing financial loss. Salome. Sipayanki, a friend saying, Kwame Pepra, any other. Do you feel ashamed to say, Moamo party and Nemon for the Yabu Bomudi? And yes, 71 million.
Not just feeling ashamed, because as we stand here now, we don't know whether it is true or not true. Whether niaye ya said that niya kuku and ya de ba bontain to say ya de ba ye niya be just to justify to get Ghanaians very upset.
But do you think Attorney General owning in us?
No, mean can sir. If you understand American, what I am trying to say is for young as MPP, I think it is completely out of order for us to say, Sadia we are a no crea. And you're wrong. And you're wrong, sir. And what are the mechanisms, systems in place? Tracing these things are the BIB Jana Manaqua could do such a stagnant way, a big yet blocking Yamabika. How do we check these things? What is the watchman? 81 say our point to be. Na no accountability, no supervision, nothing, just like that. Or no one flows and say, oh, minor, na ya sorry, con will be betisi and san ya. Is that how it is? At the end, this is for us as CIA. They can't put systems in place to check themselves. And to almost over sorry, we need to be pragmatic people, one step ahead of the normal dealings. I wish President Mahama very well. I pray that he has nothing to lose in these 3 years that is left. President Mahama should become somebody like a radical president. He needs to build legacy. It's not about his party.
You support
I will support it 100%. Say, I'm passing on jail now or more before I will never waste my time to say me Baba Trase, say me Kasa defend you. I didn't think I say me be defend you. Didn't you hear them run a banner or honor say, Ampa Asamaba, time now no show office or no in the national. You see what the dream. And tin yama kwan say, ya do ba court, ya do court to defend you. Let us stay away from this nonsense of yati obi enti ye nyina ya tudi nati. Let's stop it. Nipa kronete ono na edi ni sika se ampa so okodi ya. And oni nso a ni capability in terms of success or defending ho now no baby a wadru no obetimi defend ampa. Obetimi defend obetimi tia lawyers ka obetimi aye bibia bi because so waye adwuma ne ho aton kakra. Let these people bear their own cross. Let them bear their own cross because you know why? Onya boni to me until say proving reasonable doubt as you have said. You don't go na court no nche say we are kronfo. You don't go na court no nche say we kodam. Anase ye de charge ne ball no nche say we are kronfo. Court na ko defend wo ho say we are kronfo ampa. But you see, we have a mindset of jumping to conclusions. Nipana once politically, and then NDC is all over the place. Nania just will be a comfort, but ye boni din. Yes, I'm man coin say, and some na ye can say no cry if ya one a bit much him than them.
Yeah.
Okay. They should go and face the consequence and face justice. The judges should sit up. The judges should sit up and then Mesa Tunkra, Eddie Amaya Mahama Nina Bine, and the Attorney General say, Mamma or Tia America on the dinner is a Yanami ref.
Maslog Nino, Mammy, refinity didn't last Monday, Cranami Bonnie ding.
Yes, sorry, Waka, Nayan Conco Fanam,
your friend Tamaklo, I think Tamaklo.
Bibi Tamaklo. Yanko Fanam
Tamaklo.
Yes. Why do we have to encourage this? Why? Whether a young people knew, whether a young DC knew, young man running your juma, papa no, mamma no, one, ya bunu, ya see a man 10 years. So on them, and now what is the Kusimu America? Yet you ho, ya which hand? Yet phobia or modia soft, they are convicting now on one Kasayamano judgment. Yes, or no, dear, or okay. Attorney General ni mmere ba kokra or ti krase bibiasi ono de ya convict no ya see amfa ntum extradition. We in America have that contract. Press that button and start the proceedings of extradition and bring Tamaklo home.
Okay.
It's an example that ayene atimia dibem yini a chewa ni ase no totene uyiwia na kwa bontino ne ko yinkofo de. And I am not going to be biased towards anybody. It is wrong. Our judges have a responsibility. Your judges na binumati social media na di asem no omunyai.
Okay.
Omunya asem no judges no should say omu betimi adwene da atsema ho because omansi kana ye hwie to guo no. Womu de ye dum kane a womu de no generator na automatic na so. It womu hunu bie no. Womu tika asakese na sinse wiemu no. Driver da so no a enu ti womu ye all right no. They should stop that. So womu a comfort zone and womu ni je ho. They should act.
Okay.
They should be practical. They should think about the country. They should punish every politician that will mess up. They should.
Okay. Chairman, home money, because I never was fire no was slow and rightfully so. And you haven't excused anybody until you have been fair. You haven't excused anybody.
Everybody, obiane ho baba asem bia until say ya betwehwe na asem ni mo awie na yanko ye ne say ene o yan pipi ninti ene o yan DC ninti mu fa asem no nkom na ne kwan pepepepepe onko defending o defending no wie na mpa onifo a ye nya no na ne tiri no ho nto no.
Okay.
Okodam so a wonfa nya disua de na enye deterrent to others. Adenti ne ntimi fa ni pantum wo yamam. Why? Komu ha ya the ministers kwatum. Look, if you are Nanuya, United Kingdom.
Matama, Obi Busa or say, Gerald, or say, I don't know time, said in a to me secure conviction. Naman Fanama.
Well, you're 18 years, 2 years.
Until you admit it was wrong on your part.
It's wrong on our part, 18 years, 2 years. Because Ghana for 1 year, almost see a Jimmy Sebi. Into Antimian yet. Yantimian Yanti, and Nane. Philip Waba. Yes, you are maye. It is said in Uncle Fanamra. And I'm not wrong to say, make me a catch almost to say, Uncle Fanamra. Because yen ya near your pamian. Yen so munu betimia ye, a tinia do my bano, it womunye. Na Ghana for who say, or more proactive people, they think about the country, but not thinking about themselves and the lies and the politics in which they have used the platform and no more power, no, not 24-hour economy.
Okay, yo. Chairman, Homesone, yeah, Philip Doku. Oh, NDC MPP to beyond that, or see, is your Ghana future. What do you think? Oh, especially representing your generation. Because I'm even surprised at his age, 39 years.
Okay, Mr. Fiana, I'm a Kunya with you, chairman. I know what to do. Now, I say, I'm going to be framing here. I didn't say, Sidana, Papa Chairman, can show no amount of your pa. Intiano, I mean, say, international.
Have you ever heard the because MPP UK program B? Say my uncle, Mamu.
And you have Chairman, we are ready.
It do be an American.
And you know, international no Kenny Yami Moshe, and I was some feel so. Any communication director, lawyer, Bawumia, lawyer, Sonfo, and also here.
Network, no, back on network. No,
I'm a network, no. I don't know what is happening.
If you have been a basis,
if you have a strategy topic in other by none in you.
Oh, Mamma, make my testimony. Mamma, more chairman Abaso, Namemo Wawaso. Said I'm Dikan Kayano, Afe, and I am a MPP NDC. In the front of communication, as a normal SSA. What you say? You share Auditor General, Minya time say, Minya reporting the Kanye, we share videos. No, it's the Fiamara here. The crab 2024 alone, 18.8 billion. Why? And let me tell you this: it's the Fiamina Adajema ATF4 NTS. Say that reporting here, public operations alone, public operations.
Network no go for boom me one still like shaky.
Okay, maybe let me adjust. Chairman to also let me adjust.
Maybe call baby from.
Okay, let me adjust. Okay.
Why call baby for they use another Wi-Fi or something? I don't know.
Yeah, let me
adjust. But sometimes Wi-Fi normal limited no. Why? Until you have to go join here very soon. And here no very important because young men no give you away the young woman, Hanan the young man. So far cases here by Jama. Former KM boss CD and our hair as an any efficacra. So for more yabo mudin ya de allegations attach you munino or no, and I'm saying Professor Mio Kufi case no, but Professor Mio Kufi case no communianco biasa. You see, Omupena so me penny for all those who have been mentioned young people. All those who have been mentioned young people, you were a sibench or say, or no, or ye old kaka. Indeed, we need the young people's voice. Moya must appoint young people, appointing I'm pointing on say. Inti a year friends of penny cat also back and Musa say you what can say was attorney general no should proceed to court no giant public charade no I said they do also on court na e one a court of competent jurisdiction yes so asem no so yes empower prove you case but politicians now move for me NDC and MPP I'm not supplying people into public office no. In the long term, case in the court, but in the long term, no. Do you think entity be one of some of the man call? It's I don't pay free because first, no, na mobile politics, my young sister has able to way free. Since when? As I deal with Bell.
Yeah, if you as a matter of fact, Sadia Wing as a developer just quickly recently, people get appointment. I don't know the structure in which the appointment goes through. Say idea do want send allegation na go for your abontini alleged perception no say your two appointments no say no cra because so big or two appointment there so about betinika ana what is the criteria cry the appointment you see baby a Ghana ye failing no eye hwa and that you mama buy would the appointment or yeah you see if you're not careful over I say why you know just to satisfy certain people. Okay? What is the merit of these people in terms of background check? Ben ye. One more background, the Juma Ben or my pen. What mean what record it says a reference to reference or you're capable of doing this. You see, that is where we have failed. Because I had job for the boys. Job for the boys. There is no, it's like, and your party, your politics now, you're in Siciano. I quite say, Siciano, so one shake now, one careful. One we have Obia, what me trap radio, so now what me dear Kemi man corner him. Now, Wono, and power by your popular no, say about party near bar Bemu pair. You stand to win a juicy appointment to be just to satisfy what you way. Because when Matem D. Now, be on Matem D. Nicotna office say, on Congo, run again.
Inti adwuma no you fat competent people
you fat competent people near adwuma no
you bet me di atamama why
it is not a wine and an banu woman o papa the same you tracy the come back one na relating na e say no nti say e question animonyam asu obi ewo Jonathan Fie a David Fie ana Jonathan Fie a metimi aye na doye enne your appointment aye yen sanity because ne papa bi you be papa pen it yen fan reward no ne ba no form kra won so bi mun feel da nipa na ye adwuma na kan yenim so wa bon adwuma no wontimi nye eso nye wo na ode ne ba betina wonti wo a wo ye e bia manager bia wo hye na se no a wo na wo ye adwuma ni nyina na ye de obi abetina wo so no oni sa nipa kro no adwuma no kra wonim ba bia ne tiri ne nkon besie eso so wo ye threat say wo bie wa no a wo ye bayiwu that is what Ghana te ho a cast across on both sides of the aisle. MPP are ye, NDC gusu ye, omo ye bi pen, omo gusu ye. President Kufuor time na Kufuor omo bob bra. Only that country President Kufuor was very successful. No, I'm telling you, these people had a track record of what they have done before. President Kufuor my appointment just like that.
And the issue is free
so. In fact, me cry me born abaso pen. Time or you could your black one money or for Zuquatinum Betty Semu. Now only younger generation bia. Now omoba. I thought say they were going to be doing good for the country. And then when about now a year, a friend is saying what is saying airport hills. Now or yes, or high down $8,000 or $10. Now who could be some say a Juma ban so now oh yeah. Na katua ye sen ho o musi manyan ko nam so otimi tua ne de no ano no in this country in the United Kingdom you cannot get away with it you can't get away with it but yan man no akwa ye to say abusia mu ncheni otu obia na wo hu say afia you see look anyama bi ho kwase etimi twam tugu We a minister near appoint to say corner koye vetting, coveting. Now what causes the whole bonkrubu your phone na duachi. Say yanko to shire because ya ma adwuma se koye never so more money. Dientia. Yakofa ni kuo gyina bedi nati. Yakofa so nso aba. Yakofa ne yere ne ma we aba. Ye de we abusua pani Judas aba. Wo mu nyina betina nati. That day no nko an o mu statistic adie no because o mu wie ya pa o mu koye party bi. That day na NSKD ni shase. Eti DC kura nya appointment a ese so kwa sorry dem no ko de nyame ase no otimi ko yiska to bonu mu na obi ahu se wa start aduma. If they are not going to work, they are not there to serve the people. Everybody, every one of them almost is there to enrich themselves.
Eti more as MPP no going forward no. Mo be start here check say dia mo your background of Obia.
I think we need to check. And your background check crackete. Look, if you are contrast nominee at the idea, you can execute contracts to certain individuals. I'm from companies, no much my juma. But when you're giving appointment to somebody, you don't give appointment to someone that you love. On both sides. Media man classic can make one some say me kai me see my appointment one year the mom. I can send you videos of mine. One year the mom.
And what did some way that will check the number of times, sir. It's get say a coso. If you are public service.
If you are so be but na baby. Now you're competent in that field and pass a year juma now or track recorder. I'm telling you, obedi bi kuro bi beka. On me diabolic completely say what why you focus say me jiri sa video ya ye hu ye ya share ya wo kan wase me ya me share no am say Black Rasta was the one and my commentary be about it now. Okay?
Back if it is where they back gauges.
When no me jump to conclusion because the net technology aba obey kra na bia obi na say that national AI you know say I don't know. Okay. I don't want to fall victim in that. But if it is true if it is true then it's wrong. And no quite evidence enough says to me do obi tum. If send your mo can see ya chan kontomponi sama ya can okra ya nyini biem. That is the system in which we are running now. Attorney General Ojina was here. Me no anka ma romata de na guo se aduma na menye. Because we ankasa we are victim of something. We are so krano you have also caused financial loss to the state. Nya Ghana na betimi abu ya ni agu sa de we so abema wo Attorney General we appointment country ban. No, if you are telling me country
has no moral right to prosecute.
He's got no moral right to charge anybody. Charges. I'm telling you, even this. Yeah, if we are talking about law. Me a law student, and I'm in school. Okay, middle school living certificate exams, man. Yeah, 1984, and I'm in school. What you say? If you are Attorney General, way or towards the or prosecuting conform. I'm telling you, me a law. Me matimia saya file. I the petition kotum say or new right to charge anybody, even those who all charge you. So be any da hopana or bia. The lawyers crab a quack of phone on us about say, oh, you are disqualified. You cannot prosecute me. Yes. If you are why I'm rasa me walk at me. It in a lawyers in your categories, woman. No. Lawyers no so say binu ye barristers ebinu otiase obi onuma onu odi asem 1 hour kra no a ne sika ontimi ni o because obekwa akoffa cases a asipen anya botram pa akotran library ho asesa cases ni nyina dosono atonobo ase ayiyi evidence ni nyina de aba be ka kire wo ayeni se wo kra wo ye kronfo ontimi ni asem wo ha atoreko Ebia BBC say osa akra yeni mu de oto obo mu say lawyer bi or barrister bi a wa biampa ayene will be obekwa akogina court amanani mogu ase one day a ye be sisa ne niam so no amana ya disqualify no krama in the position as Attorney General. He's not qualified to be an Attorney General in Ghana. He is not. Sanya Ghana na ya tena se aso so niam so amana ya tan sebia Attorney General no to say he is not qualified to be there.
But the parliament appointment committee no so SSN no.
No, make you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Or a parliamentarian. He is a parliamentarian.
Okay.
Anna.
Oh yeah.
He is a parliamentarian.
Whichever
way I feel say no bet my yenu biano, me if you na make, but the man is not qualified.
Okay.
We are talking about moral grounds. Okay. You see our dear nyina ho kwan, enya nyina na fata yen so omo no pass o kra no a, e kire say wo so udi wo huni ampa. Recuse yourself.
Recuse yourself, yeah.
You will recuse yourself and say, Mensanie, Menanie, President Mahama, appointment is what ye. Because one can say, so we are conform, and the other will got it conform. Also, I say, because me say, I'm passing to Miami fool because yes, so we are conform.
Just allegation, done so.
Of course.
Okay.
Now we are conform, but match me.
Okay. Very well. Very well. But me, I like the fact that one can say, "Why admit say as MPP, no, your very party is even involved in."
We have all failed.
Okay.
We have all failed.
Well.
I'm not considering anybody, not MPP, no anybody. Ghana for trust and kasa woyemu. Ghanaians believed in us. Ghanaians believed in us.
Disappoint you,
of course. Of course.
My office in Remuna and I'm saying network now. You met about
I
don't know. Okay. Chairman, but Mr. Toku, Bremunia said, maybe some question about young people. But I think before about young people, no, Mona, more buying a work on you. So, dear Chairman, can you free baby a chairman say, Muni moral right to be we got issues so most can be.
Yeah.
If national service, I said me I can. When said 2014 under NDC, there was a similar national service scandal. The amount was about 200 million. More than who the end of the case. I see a cocoa with 3 weeks time scandal to Koyama in 2014. And today, it's not like under NDC. Or so NDC so time. Into what are we doing? You develop your mind, and I create, loot, and share for NDC and MPP.
If you are my mouth, baby, to be nomra. Can as some I can see a Mranti and Mabawa, and Mamua can. We are creating Mutia ye, and my young mamma opportunity at Tituan and Pennyphony at the mom. Instead of so, to me, I hear Jumano free or Makumamu, I hear or Mwaya, a damage to Mucha, a Kobi, a Branti, be a friend Basintali. Share the way I all behave, our baby or one. Or to me, cause police for Tadia, or to me, cause so Tadia, no, what yes, he can't come, no, the motorbike in any public 300
criminal. I know the only criminal. No,
you're not criminal.
An election that can be rigged.
Oh, of course, why not? So be any.
That is why you have come out with this.
Until we are policing
mechanism.
it. Yeah,
more policy.
Oh, you're policing it with an eagle eye. We have drones. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Ebusia, ebinumu ebisa questions. Any insensem bebre edifa election region response squad. Honorable Kennedy on Agyapong ediba to protect our ballot, to protect our vote, to make sure say abana between 31st January. Obi enwiem, obi nwiem ma obi bibia mo beda hofinchim. Ebinumu bisa questions bebre concerning this particular anamuntu a honorable any team on to me. Na wachidankwa or the anuye abre obia or the explanation. All you need to know about election region response squad no. All you need to know wachidankwa do ni na to janti yensem re be corner akohwesa video no abasisi. Na me ka wo say aha eken ba TV. Unsubscribe ya subscribe share video no ema afofro nso nya so fa so. Wo comment hu ya menti ma me hu e wo comment section na say like video no nso na yenko ye. Yenko hwebo wachidankwa the video no emra sisi.
Says anti-rigging committee now setting up no crano. It should have been kept within your camp, not to make it public.
A campaign strategy. Yamamu who say we are watching you. Say me damn it to me pumu. Into Babu who obi one more than the 2 on. Opeso Charles say to work or gangster meeting there. Gangster meeting who could do one more be the 2 on. On bia you release all your arsenals. But what could be there? Okay.
On your gangster.
You understand?
But what could be there? You have that experience?
Oh, I see it in movies. I see it in movies. Yeah, I see it in movies. Abochi.
Yeah.
I see it in movies.
Dog.
Yeah, I see it in movies. Yeah. I like you.
I also like you. We're smart.
So I see it in movies. What you are saying? We are letting them know that we are policing this election. Look, the destiny of the Ghanaian youth is in the hands of the next leader of NPP.
But I didn't know also munya sa adwin and say elections are mobeko nyame aduma 31st of January 2026 no ombetimi awiem and based on this question also is that supposed to mean say previous elections within the New Patriotic Party na awiem be mu ana
I didn't know every day open our catch clean as on be clean here no.
How does it relate to the question I'm asking
you? It's simple. I mean, is that a be a hanumende and if you so clean and be clean and he'll get some debt. Elections no be any maybe our election be at us let's not kid ourselves. Every politician be on his and that hoka. Make me call primaries, me die. Yes,
yeah, die.
Oh, me die. I slept.
Primary
election.
Election.
Bawumia you be amount. Yes. You see.
Baby. Elections when acquire.
Me go work on of constituency primaries, parliamentary primaries. Yes, 2023. Go and check it. Me die.
Then I'm die.
Me die. Me name data. Me die.
Because the delegates felt say you were not the right candidate.
David, I say my make and make show spirituality. Elections are not won on the fair face of it. Me say on anopana me I'm just going to take a shower and come to baby a year to abano. Me could do me them nam die. So na me ninkum. Me die me nyani any atu abani. Oh yes.
So in elections,
yes,
you want to tell me say apart from the physical aspect of rigging the elections, the
rigging. Can it be the physical aspect of elections?
The physical aspect of elections being rigged, as you had said.
Man can say elections is rigged though. Man can say. Me say me mo bien who say me fie uba mo burglar proof. Me mo bien who say me fie uba mo doberman. Me mo bien who say me fie uba have a licensed gun.
But earlier but earlier on, I beg your pardon. Early on in the discussion and in the conversation, okay, we say elections, rigging.
Debbie, me say elections are not one on the face value of it. That's what I said. And I'm so be our elections behind him says not one on the face value of it. That's what I said.
Dr. Palgrave,
Abochi, oh come on, why not? Me show we him to.
That's what me show him to.
Yes, directly. That's what I said, and I'm re-emphasizing that.
And the elections be any Ghana ha ekoswa enwiemu etimi ebem.
And the ICBC Electoral Commission. I'm not between whether they are free and fair elections.
But from what you said, elections ekoswa yememu ha no. Can we say is those elections are free and fair?
Oh, variables. Variables. It's a variable question. Variables. Free, fair, variable.
So from someone come up in the wood, it looks as if maybe we have one person jatum rigging any elections more. Why this anti-rigging mechanism modiaba?
And I say I didn't know that. That's the first question. I didn't know that. I didn't know COVID-19 by yenya share mask. I can say I didn't know Matthew Poku Prempaka say when you move the virus moves. Okay.
Most of the NPP presidential primaries, your baby Obiana.
Entina make us say, oh, talker, you say for fire extinguisher, you say for tools shame because you say be our type between your pie. That's life.
Where are babu?
And that is how it must be answered.
So it means that in an election there can be rigging.
Oh, of course, why not? So be any.
That is why you have come out with this.
Until we are policing
mechanism.
it.
Policy.
Oh, you're policing it with an eagle eye. We have drones. Let me give you one example.
Okay.
El Salvador, what order? Is the biggest place for prisoners. President Trump was sending all the hardcore criminals from United States of America to El Salvador. Okay? Omokono, the prisoners were in one lane, helicopters in the air, ships in the sea, and other vehicles by the side of the road. Do you know why?
Because
they are criminals, hardcore criminals. So the United States of America didn't want they don't want to leave any stone unturned. And the criminals now you don't call El Salvador prison. Do you know say they have blindfolded them so they can't even see the road? What you say?
And you know, as someone who can say, I say, all the to MPP amanyoku no elections na bo be kono. You want to say there are some people or within the leadership one can
I'm just trying to say
you assess they were criminals.
They be too.
And because of that they were policing.
Oh yeah, journalists. Me can't say Martini. Me say El Salvador. Me say prisoners. The manner in which I transport you mono, it tells you the high risk of it. What you say? Intimidate to two waka say election na ye be kono is a high risk election. Do you understand what I'm saying? Obia person din kunim. Kennedy wants to win this election. All the other aspirants who wants to win this election. It's a high risk. I am in fact about Fefi El Salvador scenario na made two no. It's only one word. High risk. That's all. Forget about every other thing that I said. It's high risk. This election is a high risk election. Maybe that's a womb. Yes, so it's high risk. What you say? If you Kumasi na meba hanom, I live in Accra.
Sure.
What you say? But over the weekend, you koyi juma kakra wo Kumasi. But if you play one na meba hanom, I'm not resting. I'm working hard. What you say? So it's high risk. Since I call back na se menya koda, ti na wadi. Me call back na menya koda. Se me fa vitamin C.
Sure.
It's high risk. Into all I'm trying to say is that the 31st December January election na yekono, a high risk election for the New Patriotic Party. And we must determine who the leader is for the forward movement of the party.
What if it doesn't go your way?
It's not possible. We are winning this election. We are working hard.
It is possible.
Oh, it's not possible. It's not possible. We are winning this election.
Some time ago, you guys were counting it is possible. Today, you are telling me it's not possible.
It's politics. That's what it is. Politics is dynamic. So why you juma or other stations that not some paper and
sure.
But you're journalist, right? You don't lose your journalism and that's how it is. Sanity, there's a core value of everything.
So for now, it is not possible.
Oh please. Something about you know my stance already. Means Kennedy.
And Tankasa, you will be intimate between Fantankasa. And Tam Osro, Tino Janian.
When I'm coming, I was going to need to say, Wafa, I'm sitting here. What tired, Mikawa 2 for Tankasa, can't Tankasa say. So what you will suck at us? No, now I'm a young Tassia Cassa. You're off, but OD and young Cassa. Tarsia who Abusiana Eddie, Abaswam Chichi and say, Many a task when Yenipa. And see, me count myself 2 for camp and Tamcasia. I can't Tamcasia say, send me off for no to almost catch us if no. No, mammy, I should show one no year, cause my catcher. I declare Kunchas. As I see you, say I want make what 2 or 2 for one tap.
It's a quarter just season, so on by you know, 6 December, anybody.
It's one going in.
Because I knew Pamia Barney, the other 2 minutes, Miniapin, and that's mine. And I had 2 bob for young coffee, which you are paying in my Edward. I mean, I'd man watching. It was